All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Happy Halloween. So, you played Dungeons & Dragons before?
Yes.
If you out there in chat haven't seen our Dungeons & Dragons adventure, check it out. This is similar, except there's less die rolling and more role playing. So more R-O-L-E and less R-O-L-L. So you all have characters, and if you can look at your characters, there are some important things. Your character name is important, as is your character concept. And you have a little paragraph that's sort of your background.
Sure.
And in a moment, we will all go around and introduce our characters. In the lower left are your abilities. They are headlined by academic, interpersonal, technical, and general.
Okay.
General works different than everything else. But for all the ones above general, they're what's called investigative abilities. So when you're going through a scene, or you're talking to someone, because at its heart, this is a mystery game. You're trying to figure out the mystery. When you're in a scene or when you're talking to someone, you can just role play it out. But at a certain point when you think you're hitting a brick wall or you have a good idea for an ability to use, you can just say, I use this ability. If you are talking to the right person and use the right ability, you are guaranteed to get any core clues to the mystery. So clues that absolutely must be gotten in order to solve it. There's no die roll. You just get it. If you think you can get something more from the person, or have a clever way to use the ability, you can spend a point. And if you look through, most of you have 1 point in everything. Those are once per adventure. So you use it and it's gone.
Oh, damn, okay.
You never have to use them in order to get core clues to solve the mystery. But they might make things easier, they might save your skin, they might make things go quicker. Okay?
Do you get points at the end for not using them or anything?
No. If we were playing a campaign, they would regenerate, but for this, they're one and done. Okay? But even if you have 0, you can still say, like, for example, flattery. If you use your point in flattery, but later on you want to use flattery, you still can say, I use flattery. You just can't spend any points. So general skills are different, and they usually require a die roll. So for example, fleeing, if you want to try to flee from something, I'm going to give you a difficulty level. It's usually 4, but it could be more or less. And that's what you have to roll on a d6. Now you can spend these points in order to add to that roll. So if you spend 1 of your fleeing points, it's a +1. 2, it's a +2. And you're trying to get the number that I say. If you're running from something, you just need to succeed. It doesn't get a chance unless you fail, and then it sees if it catches you. Scuffling is like hand-to-hand combat or grappling. Firearms is shooting things. Stability and health are 2 very important stats. If you run out of health, well, you don't die at 0 like in most games. Instead, you can go all the way down to -12. But once you start going into negatives, you can start you can do less and less things.
Okay. It's like going crazy, or you're just getting weak?
You're just getting weak.
Okay.
So once you get below 0, everything that you try to do is 1 level harder. Once you get to -6, you can't do anything except like crawl or stumble, basically. If you're at -12, you're dead. Stability is your mental health. If that gets to -12, you're permanently insane. You're never coming back. Your character's basically dead, and might kill other characters as well. There will be things that are so shocking that you will see that make you make a stability test, and for that you'll have to roll and get the number. If you fail, you take the loss. But you can also spend stability. So if you see something truly horrific, it might cost you 8 points.
Ooh.
And I might say you need to roll a 3. You can spend 2 points to automatically succeed.
That way you waste 2 and not 8.
Yeah. That is the basics of the game. Now, because of this particular adventure, you are all inmates. Well, not inmates. You are patients.
You say we got the wrong costume.
You're patients at My Lady's Hospital.
My
That-
ladies.
Yes. So that means you were walking wounded, which means you'll see your health. The lower number is your max. So because you're so injured, you can only get up to that lower number. If you want to get out of your hospital bed, it costs you a point of health. If you want to do anything physically active, fleeing, fighting, it costs a point of health.
What?
Jesus.
Because
of
you're so
exhaustion.
injured. Yep. The good news is, if you spend a full day resting, doing nothing, you get back 4 hit points. If
4?
you do light activity for a day or night, you get 2 hit points back.
All right.
Light activity gets at, but fucking getting out of bed once takes it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but if you spend all day in bed, then you just feel exhausted and shitty.
Yeah,
Sleep
you-
all night.
So you only get 3 points because you got to spend 1 to get out of bed.
Yeah.
After you rested.
So you're going to want to ration your hit points.
All
You
right.
need to decide when to stay in bed and when to go. A couple of other things to know. You are all patients of Our Lady's Hospital, a small state-run medical hospital. It's old and due to be demolished any year now. There are only a handful of patients. Most operations are done at the larger, newer county hospital, which is a mile down the road. Technically, Our Lady's is part of the county hospital complex. The characters are all sharing a ward, and you should be able to see the picture.
Yep, we're in the ward.
Yep.
Yep.
They
Called
We're
near the
all
back.
in one big room.
Yep.
Yep.
You've each got your own bed surrounded by a privacy curtain, but you're sharing a bathroom.
Okay.
Shane's character is the most recent arrival. None of you are high-risk patients. Those that are seriously ill don't get sent here. This place is usually for those with minor complaints or for people who aren't going to survive no matter where they go.
Okay.
However, there are building works underway at the county hospital, so some patients have temporarily been moved here. And the last thing you need to know is it's an unusually cold winter. The grounds outside the hospital are blanketed in snow, and the forecast is for a big blizzard.
What?
It's also 1982.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's good to know.
Gone back in time.
So briefly introduce each of your characters, and we will begin.
I'll start with me then. I am Bobby Wiseman, and my character concept is stupid kid. Okay? So I'm 17. I'm just like, I'm kind of like a bored kid. This is a small town. I can't wait to get out of here and get to college. But recently, I was in I stole a car. I was trying to impress my friends. Stole a car, wrapped it around a lamppost. I heard this kind of weird, sickly splat right before I hit the lamppost, and everybody just, we didn't find anything. We thought it was a deer. Something ran in the woods and died. I'm not sure what it is. My friends think it's pretty cool that, I stole this car, but I have this vision of this small kid in a raincoat right before I heard the splat. But there's no evidence of him. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I'm pretty concussed right now. I'm kind of waking up. I'm injured, but, well, I'm okay, I think. It's whatever.
All right, very good. Before we get to Shane, Maggie, if you can go ahead and start poll number 1. So during this stream, there are going to be some polls where you guys can choose the fate of the characters.
Ooh.
So there's going to be a link to a straw poll in the chat shortly. Please vote. And then when I ask Maggie, she will give me the result.
Hey, I was brought here last night. I don't remember anything. On my briefcase, which is the only thing I have, is the name William Shaw. So maybe just call me Bill. But I woke up, I was dehydrated and hungry. And I felt sick. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know if there's anyone looking for me. I just want answers. I want to feel better. So that's all I gotta say.
Well, I want to feel better too. Some little shit of a kid snuck up on me and shot me. I was just a security guard at the mall.
You have to do this the whole game.
Anyway,
I want to do my redneck accent. I want to redo mine.
they got me in here for observation, but it's okay. I can take it. Name's Ed, by the way.
Sup, Ed?
You look familiar. Have I arrested you before?
I got 3 twin brothers.
Have you guys been here before? This place
Twins?
feels familiar.
So you're not really role-playing right now? You're just introducing your characters?
Just trying to get into it.
Yeah.
3 twin brothers.
My name's Herman Minnow. I've been in and out of these hospitals longer than I can remember. They don't know why or what I'm doing here. But I swear there's something wrong but they can't find it.
Like an old lady.
There's something wrong. There is.
These damn doctors don't know what's wrong with me.
I've been here for 2 weeks already, and they just leave me here.
Shut up, old man.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
you respect your elders.
All right, Mag, can I have the results of poll number 1, please?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Oh, damn it! I knew it.
He's dead.
Everyone close your eyes.
I didn't even get to tell them who I was. They
Take
already
my
picked
glasses
me.
off, because I'm legally blind.
It's nighttime.
How do you remember?
You're
that?
asleep. A nude madman burst into the room.
Holy shit!
He's wild-eyed, emaciated, and stark naked. He jumps onto the bed of you.
Again?
He screams incoherently. He begins tearing at your blankets like a desperate animal searching for your character's crotch.
Push him off?
If you try scuffling, it's going to cost you a health point.
Get out of bed. It's the same thing.
None of us
He's
can
on
do
top of
anything.
me, right?
Yeah, so you all see this as well. Bill, you notice about this intruder. He's missing his testicles.
He's
His
missing
scrotum
his
is
testicles.
loose and empty, dripping blood all over the bed. There's a hospital patient bracelet partially chewed around his wrist. The madman continues to shout and babble incoherently.
Can I try something like, got a whistle?
Yeah.
Can I yell?
Can you whistle?
Huh?
You can whistle?
Do you have intimidation?
It's a really intimidating whistle. That'd be Calvin's whistle right there.
Here,
I'm
if you want to do that, Calvin, you need to make the noise and Shane, you make the action.
All right.
Right? So
I
you
don't
whistle.
have intimidation.
Okay.
You can still try.
Hey, you big stupid head.
Does anyone have languages?
Yeah.
You have languages?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not.
I do. But I whistled.
Anyone who
I
has
can't do anything
languages
here.
recognizes that every now and then he's muttering something in German
German.
about the eye that sees and the hand that unlocks.
We're going to say I have languages.
That's
It would be in here.
Nope.
That's
The hell's he saying?
And the hand that
Where's his
unlocks.
balls?
Your country too?
so. In order to scare him away, you need to spend a point in intimidation, or someone can try to scuffle him away.
I don't have any intimidation. Is scuffling a thing?
Yeah.
I think it's called
Scuffing?
Scuffle.
Yeah. I have
I
4
only
of
got-
scuffling.
I got 2 scuffing. I'm an
I have
old
4
man.
scuffing.
I'm just an old scuffing man. So.
Is 4 good?
So if someone wants to get out of bed, you have to spend a hit point, and then to scuffle, it's another hit point.
I'm gonna get out of bed and sort this guy out, disturbing the peace.
Okay.
Attacking
You-
an old man.
You lose a hit point,
Yep.
and then you roll scuffling. You need to roll 4. Scuffling is one of the abilities that'll come back after a rest. Most of the general abilities do.
Okay. So all of them come back?
Most of them.
Okay. Oh, I mean, like, if I use 8 scuffing points, do all 8 come
Yes.
back?
Athletics, driving, firearms, fleeing, piloting, and riding all come back.
Okay.
So do scuffing and weapons.
A point of scuffing, and I get a 3.
Describe pulling them off.
All right. So I grab the arm that's closest to me. I pull it up behind his back and I push his shoulder down, and I put my weight against his pelvis so he can't rear up. I try,
do a wish
I,
list.
I grab his other arm over his head and bring it behind his back, and I lift him off.
He's trying to bite me.
You do so. He's trying to flail. He's screaming. At this point, there's no words. It's just ah! A few moments later, a nurse and the porter comes in, like a janitor-style dude. The janitor is hulking. His skin is very pink. The nurse looks older, like a nurse. She starts shouting. The porter comes over and grabs him and easily just lifts him with his massive frame and starts to drag him out of the room.
Old like a nurse, huh?
Hmm?
He said, yeah, she's old. She's a nurse. She's old, like a nurse. I think of Nurse Joy from Pokemon.
She's got wrinkles, she has
Wrinkles.
fraying gray hair. As he's drug out of the room, he screams, "They'll come for you too!"
Like our boss? They'll come for our boss?
I'm gonna look at the nurse like, what the hell's going on?
Dude, they can't take our balls. I'm going to college. I need these.
You can see outside that the nurse sedates him using a
What?
syringe in the arm.
Why?
Why?
And the porter carries him away like a child.
The old man afraid.
Yes.
Being in character.
Try to eat me.
Oh, goodness.
Nurse Dampier comes back into the room. Does anyone have
Questions?
investigative procedure or scuffling?
I have scuffling. 4.
Okay, you recognize that her lip is bloodied, and it
Alright.
probably was because from an elbow to the face.
Okay.
Probably from said madman.
Yeah.
Let's look at it.
Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry about that. He is an escaped patient from Ward 4. His name's Gavin Langley. He's never behaved anything like this before. Are you all okay?
He tried to attack me. He was going for my stuff.
Busted lip nurse, where were his balls?
He did that to himself.
Ha? Huh? Why? Wait. How?
Well, he escaped. We haven't pieced the whole thing together yet, exactly. But,
Are you gonna piece him together?
oh yes. Yes.
Wait, you have his balls?
I'm sure we'll find them. They couldn't have gone far.
They could be rolling all over the place.
Again, like I said, I'm terribly sorry about this. Would anyone like a sedation in order to get back to sleep?
No. Fine, I'll be all right.
Kind of want to be as aware as possible. Concussion, sorry. I am supposed to stay awake. Right? Concussions?
Yeah.
I might be able to heal.
How long have you been concussed?
Does anyone
like 3
have-
days.
As she's sort of comforting you, you get in her undertones a please don't sue us.
I hate this town. There's always stuff like this happening. I can't wait to get out of here. No ball, having crazy guys.
I don't remember where I'm from.
All right. It's probably whatever it is, probably better than here though.
Does anyone have anything else to say to the nurse before she
Oh,
leaves?
yeah, sorry, nurse. What happened to your lip?
Trying to restrain the patient.
Why you attack the old guy?
I'm not sure. Like I said, he's in Ward 4, which is for mentally insane patients.
Okay.
Nurse, what can you tell us about this hospital?
Well, you need to get back to sleep. We can talk more in the morning.
Who is that big fella?
You mean the porter?
Sure.
He just works here.
He's a big dude. He probably plays football on the weekend.
All right. Well, it's time for everyone to get back to sleep now.
On the
I'll check
weekend.
on you in a little bit, and I'll bring some sedations if you haven't fallen asleep.
All right, so
I don't know what's
nurse
going
left.
on.
I'm just kind of freaking out a little bit. Just in my bed.
Is there anyone else in here? Is it just us four? Or
There's
involved?
one other patient there in a coma and have been for some time.
Oh, okay.
You all fall asleep as best you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you drift off to sleep, you think that you hear strange noises at the edge of your perceptions. Something dragging along the floor, distant banging like metal hitting a pipe. The strong smell of disinfectant. The whole building shifts uneasily, as if its sleep was also disturbed by the events of the night. The next morning, you wake up and can discuss last night's events.
Did you guys hear a clatter last night?
There was some noises all over the place, but I slept fairly well, minus the ball snatcher.
Yeah, I heard some ruckus. Probably that
God.
patient down there in Ward 4 kicking people again.
Guys are
Trying to
so loud and trying to sleep in. Jesus.
It's already 6 a.m.
That's so early. I usually go to bed at 6, old man.
The sun's up.
Another nurse, much younger, this one, enters into the room,
Whoa.
opens the curtains, letting cold spring light fill into the room. Outside, the characters can see the ground of the hospital, white snow-covered lawns stretched to a row of leafless trees along the road. Plaster statues of saints and martyrs stare out into the fog.
Okay.
She begins going through the usual routine, changing bedpans, taking blood samples, blood pressure. When she gets to you, she's like, "Dear God, you're bleeding."
What?
Huh?
Where?
Your nuts are gone.
She moves your sheets and looks under. That's strange. I don't see any blood.
It's probably the crazy ball snatcher man.
Oh, you must mean Gavin.
He came attacking me. Luckily, that man over there yanked him off after he shoved him into my body.
Hey, I was whistling too.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I'm terribly sorry about that. Nurse Dampier
Any
mentioned
problem?
something about that. I would never imagine Gavin would do such a thing. He's been a little off his rocker, sure, but he's never been violent.
Probably
Until
because
last
someone
night.
took his balls.
Who was in charge last night?
Nurse Dampier. She's the head nurse.
We heard some other weird noises last night as well.
It's an old hospital. There are lots of different noises.
They were kind of spooky.
I'm terribly sorry about that. I'm sure you heard all kind of things in your agitated state. Were you offered a sedative?
Oh, yes. We're not doing that again. No.
Well, rest is the most important medicine, you understand.
I'll sleep again. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Well, we can't be having that, can we?
He's a rocker.
Nurse, what can you tell us about this hospital?
Well, it's old, over 100 years. To be honest, it probably doesn't have much life left in it. It's more of an overflow for the actual state hospital at this point.
Have they finished with my test yet?
Most of the hospital's been closed down. Most of the wards are inaccessible.
Disused.
Anything strange ever happened here?
It's a hospital.
Minus
Strange
last
things happen
night?
all the time.
Talk to that man. He saw strange things.
Dr. Drake is coming through today, so might have information on your test.
Right.
Dr. Drake from Moray? Sorry.
I've been here for 2 weeks. They still don't know what's wrong. And I've only been attacked once by
Just
some
old,
crazy man.
Oh,
Yeah, you just get old, nothing gets better.
system starts shutting down.
As old as hell.
At least
Mitochondrial enzyme activity starts to wither.
At least I'm not in a bubble anymore.
A bubble? What do you mean?
I grew up inside a bubble for many years.
The telomeres at the end of your DNA is withering away.
Are you a bubble
I
boy?
remember a lot of things, except for where you live.
Well, I don't think I'm from the north. I limited down to the bottom half.
Wait. You were a bubble boy?
I lived in a bubble, yes.
You lived in a bubble?
for
That's
a while.
funny.
It's like that episode of that.
Seinfeld,
Once.
man, I love that movie. It's like a really, or no, it's a TV show, isn't it? It's a really old TV show that my parents liked.
1982.
Yeah. God damn it. Going from the future. All right.
Seinfeld.
What's a bubble boy?
The hell's a bubble boy?
Yeah, what do you mean you live in a bubble?
I lived in a plastic case.
Like a guitar case?
No, like a inside a bubble. It was to protect me from getting sicker.
What do you mean, like a balloon?
Kind of, yes.
Why'd you breathe?
But they pumped air into it. Fresh air, purified air, without the germs.
How long would you live in it?
Till I was about 13.
I don't know. Sounds like
13?
some kind of
Yeah.
sissy talk to me.
They said
Fresh
I
air.
had an autoimmune
Outside.
thing, and I don't know what happened after that, and I still was in and out of hospitals, and I've been sick most of my life.
You just take Pepto-Bismol, I'm good.
Do they have that 82? They probably have that
Yeah.
82.
Yeah,
right?
they
had any. Everybody's a fact checker now.
On the PA system, Nurse Clayton, call on line 1. Nurse Clayton, call on line 1. Your nurse sighs, shakes her head. She finishes her blood pressure checks.
Hey, Nurse Clayton, is that Mrs. or Miss?
Miss.
All right.
Well, everything seems to check out. Let me change these bed sheets for you.
Change my bed sheets.
They must have not gotten changed last night in all the confusion. I'm terribly sorry about that.
All right.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Hey, get him a bubble.
Just let me know when the doctor's here.
I will. All right. I'll see you shortly. She walks.
Bye, Miss Clayton.
You can try exploring at this point, but remember it costs health in order to do so. There's one television in the room that's shared.
What's on?
Nothing right now.
Damn, I'm not getting up.
We're just kind of looking around and see the remote.
Is there a remote in 82?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, there's a remote.
Is it out of reach?
No.
I try to point at the TV and turn it on.
Okay.
Son, the news should be on
No, we
now.
don't want to watch the news.
But it's.
I want to see if I can find facts of life. Is that what I was looking for?
Maggie, I need poll number 2, please.
What about that show MASH?
MASH.
MASH.
I don't like MASH. There's a bunch of old army folks thinking they're funny. They're not funny.
They're
You know what's
pretty
funny?
funny.
Facts of
Well,
life.
if we're all taking a vote, I vote 18.
You sound like Mr. T.
I always liked that gold fella. Huh?
He was black.
And he wears gold.
He's wearing the gold, yes.
Talking about Mr. T.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's see what's on. I guess I'm looking for 18. Because I got convinced.
18 is the round of 1982.
Damn.
It's a real shame.
It's what?
It's not around.
We need a list of TV shows.
Yeah,
in
what
82.
happens in 82?
We need a list of TV shows.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Where everybody knows your name.
Everybody.
I like MASH.
MASH.
Hawkman.
What is the results of poll number 2?
Eric.
Okay. Go ahead and start poll number 3. All right, so you guys are relaxing.
Can we put the news back on?
No, fucking shut up.
Stupid young.
You didn't lose
What?
any
Have
hit
some
points, correct?
respect.
God damn, get off me, dick.
Are you guys like that close in bed?
They push their beds
Around the
together.
wheels.
Using brooms to like row them.
So you don't have to get up and wait.
Nurse Clayton comes back into the ward during the afternoon. She comes for you, Eric,
Hey,
and
Miss Clayton.
she has a wheelchair. She helps you into it. It's time to see Dr. Drake.
What?
Okay.
What about my tests?
Everyone will get to see the doctor today.
Yeah, it's my turn.
He only come in at 2 o'clock. It's afternoon already. I just want to know if I can go home.
I'm afraid not. Okay.
Damn this place.
Here we go. She helps you into the wheelchair and starts.
Wait, before you leave, can I get that remote? You little shit.
Bring up again.
Use a point of your health.
She chuckles slightly and gets the remote and hands it to you.
Turn on the news.
She starts wheeling you out. She wheels down via the elevator to the first floor,
Okay.
then through the corridors to an examination room opposite the doctor's office in the east wing. You can hear music from the child's ward down the hall.
Do I recognize it?
She puts you the music.
Yeah.
Mary had a little lamb. She puts you in the examination room. The doctor isn't there yet. She
Am I like
says-
sitting on like the paper thing, or am I still in the
yeah.
wheelchair?
She moves you onto the like examination table. There's like a buzz and sort of like a soft alarm. She says, "Oh, excuse me, I'll be right back."
All right.
She heads off towards the children's ward. While he's in the examination room, is there anything that the three of you wish to do?
I want to see if there's anything important on the news. Some kind of special news report or anything.
They're talking about the big blizzard, how it's very unseasonal, the biggest one in decades.
Man, even if we did get out of here today, it'd be hard to get home. All right. Just gonna mumble more than I wish we had. News.
Shit my news.
I just mumble to myself. Where do you live, Mister Who Saved My Balls?
Well, for one thing, my name's Ed.
Ed. All right.
I live over on Pearl Street.
I live on Maple.
Which end?
The end closer to second.
Oh, they're parallel.
Ooh, Pearl?
Your streets, Maple and Second.
No, wait. I forget.
So none of you are going to do any walking around at this present time?
I'm getting antsy, so I'll get up and Move around.
I finally got the news on. I'm watching this news.
All right, spend a hit point. Is there anywhere in particular you would like to go? That is the hospital.
Maybe I'll go with them.
It'll cost a hit point.
If you're going somewhere, maybe see that guy from Ward 4.
I'd like to go to administration, see if I can talk to somebody about disturbance last night. Somebody could have been injured.
I want my food. Breakfast time.
I want to go and get answers to see if there's been any kind of news on my identity, because the cops are investigating and trying to find that out. Okay?
Okay.
Did we get food?
Hmm?
Did I get food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got food.
I'll eat my food. My applesauce. Eggies.
You're both going to records?
Yes.
Administration, yeah.
Okay. You make your way there. Slowly. There's a clerk, David Saul. He's an elderly man and seems to be extremely short-sighted. He doesn't seem to notice you until you start speaking to him, if you do at all.
Oh, excuse me?
Huh? Oh. Yes?
Yeah, I was trying to find some information. There was a huge disturbance last night in our ward. Somebody could have gotten hurt. I want to find out who's responsible.
Oh, yes. Terribly sorry about that. We're still investigating as to what happened exactly. He has been a very calm, collected patient for the most part. He just snapped last night. It's really terrible that he passed away.
Passed away?
Yeah.
When?
Last night?
What time?
I wasn't here, but it was sometime in the early morning. I think they something to do with complications relating to his medication. It's probably the same thing that set him off too.
Well, hell, I don't trust doctors further than I can throw them.
Who are you?
Ed Hayward. You see I got shot?
H-A-Y.
You're not a doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor. This naked man burst in on our ward, started attacking people.
Oh, you're a patient, of course. Yes, terribly sorry. We're investigating. Will never happen again.
Who's investigating?
Well, Hedner Stamper.
Oh, the one who was in charge last night so she can cover her ass.
What are you using? Law or intimidation?
Do I have to spend the point to...
No, you don't
use it?
have to. But if you do, you get something more. So you can start out with not spending it, see what you get. And if you think there's something more to be gained, then you can spend
it
more.
So, not spending a point, there's no reason to not try, right?
Yeah, there's no reason to not try.
I have bullshit detector.
Okay.
I'll use cop talk.
So with the bullshit detector, he seems to believe what he's saying, but he clearly doesn't know the facts. So he was told the facts, and he's telling you what he was told.
Okay.
Okay. With cop talk, there's no need to get worked up about this. I'm sure there's something we can do.
What are you saying?
Well, he's obviously not going to cause any more disturbances. Being dead and all. And there are only 2 other patients in Ward 4 right now. Both of them are harmless.
Well, this guy was supposedly harmless before this happened. Can you explain that?
Yeah, I can tell you a little bit about him from what I know. He was a lecturer on German language. He had a nervous breakdown about 2 years ago. He's been in and out of the hospital since. For the last 3 months, he was suffering from appendicitis, also from psychological problems. He's also been very charming, but sometimes he had strange delusions about people following him at night.
We have those here.
Have what?
Those delusions.
Yeah.
So explain this to me. If he has paranoid delusions of people following him, how come he ripped his own balls off?
Well, like we said, we think the medication just caused him to snap. He's never acted like that before. I believe Dr. Haverly was his attending physician. I'm sure he would know more, but doctor-patient privilege, he probably wouldn't give you very much.
I'll talk to him anyway. Thank you. What's your name?
David.
All right, thanks, David.
All right, back to the office.
Wish it was 2019. I had a phone I could look at while waiting in this stupid room.
Ah, Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby, hello. It's good to see you.
Hey, Dr.
Drake.
Dr. Drake, that's
Yes.
right.
Yes, Dr. Drake.
Yeah,
How are you doing this morning?
I'm alright. I mean, there was some weird shit going on in the hall last night.
Oh,
A guy broke in, attacked this old man.
really?
I think the old man took his balls off or something. Something happened. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it Gavin?
Yeah, that's what they said his name was.
Yes.
Big G.
Yeah.
Tragic, really. He passed away last night.
Huh.
I heard that none of you were harmed, though. So
I was fine. I was gonna be fine.
Good.
It's lucky he didn't come after me.
if you can take a deep breath for me. Heart rate's a little elevated.
Yeah.
So didn't sleep very well, I take it.
I mean, I tried. I thought I was sleeping okay, but guys at my work kept yapping.
And they didn't give you any sedatives?
No. They said that with the concussion, I tried not to sleep.
Well, that's only the first 24 hours.
Oh,
You should be getting rest now.
I've been awake for a long time.
Well, we're gonna need to fix that.
Okay.
I'm gonna write some sedation for you.
Like some drugs?
Just for tonight, yeah.
What kind? What kind of drugs?
Sedatives. Downers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I get, like, a bunch?
He starts looking through your chart, ignoring that comment.
I don't know, my friends think it's pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah, Gavin was one of Dr. Haver's patients.
Huh.
So he'll deal with this whole mess. He can't make it today, he's too busy at the other hospital. Let's have a look at your chart here. It looks like your iron's a little low. We're gonna want to get that back up.
Okay. How do I do that?
Well, he looks behind. There's some various pill bottles on the back. He picks one up,
Okay.
takes a large black pill out, hands it to you along with a cup of water.
I've never seen a black pill before.
Well, it's just to get your iron back up.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. That's a big pill.
Yeah, it's a little large, but it should make you start feeling much better.
When do I get out of here?
We're hoping in a couple of days, if everything
Okay.
goes well.
When do I get the drugs?
Well, you'll get them tonight. I mean, we could put you to sleep a little early if you're
Whatever gets me out of here.
okay. Sure, we can take care of that.
Okay.
I'll leave a note for the nurse.
Which nurse?
Damper?
Is that the cute one?
Yes.
All right, cool. Thanks, Doc.
No, I'm sorry.
Miss Clayton.
Yeah.
Clayton.
The doctor
Yeah.
thinks that she's the cute one.
No, you haven't met Nurse Damper yet.
Oh, is she cute?
It's not my place to say. It'd be inappropriate.
All right. Kind of square, aren't you, Doc?
Do you have bullshit detector?
Yes, I do. One.
Okay. He seems perfectly calm when performing medical tasks, but stumbles over small talk.
Okay.
If you want to spend a point, you can learn something more.
Yes, I will spend a point.
He is concealing his true opinions about Dr. Haverly.
Dr. Haverly?
Was Gavin's doctor.
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
supposed to be your physician as well.
So, why isn't my real doctor here again?
He's too busy with his rounds at the main hospital.
Oh. Because of Gavin, the guy that was screaming German.
No, he's busy. The unnaturally cold weather, there's lots of cases of pneumonia,
Oh.
things like that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's cold and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I've always liked him. Do you like him?
I think we're about done here.
What do you mean? I say a question.
Well, it's not my place to speak.
I mean, who am I gonna tell? I'm just a kid. What do you think about it? I don't know. The guy's taking care of me half the time. I mean, if I have a reason not to like him, let me know.
He's a very competent physician.
Okay. The fuck does that mean, Doc?
He's very good at what he does.
Yeah.
He spends a little too much time talking to patients, I think. He's not willing to go quite far enough in some of his treatments. Maybe plays it a little too safe.
Yeah, I mean, I
I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, I mean, I got a teacher at school. All right. I mean, he was a good teacher. He taught us stuff, but we all got this weird vibe from him, and it turned out he was diddling some kid. So, I mean, I don't want to get diddled.
That's not going to happen. Do you have occult studies?
I do not have occult studies.
Okay.
That was on an elective.
That's fine. You do notice an odd charm hanging around his neck, quite at odds with the rest of his attire. It looks like a small brass key that's been twisted and broken.
Hey, nice jewelry, Doc.
He pushes a button for the intercom. Nurse, can you please come in here?
What's with the necklace? The necklace. What's that?
Oh, it's just something that reminds me about. It stands for sometimes I let my heart not be open enough to patients. In the past, I've focused on the clinical too much. Just a reminder. The nurse comes in. I'm finished with this patient, nurse. If you can please wheel him away. He starts to take some notes.
All right, well, see ya, I guess, Doc.
He ignores you as you're wheeled out of the room.
Guy's kind of a dick, nurse.
Who, Dr. Drake?
Yeah, what's with him?
Oh, no, I can't possibly say anything bad about Dr. Drake.
Why?
No. I really need this job.
Well, I mean, I had a job last summer at the movie theater. My boss was still a dick.
Sure. Nursing's a little different. Word gets around.
All right. What was with his necklace? You know?
I've seen it, but I've never asked him about it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't ask about it. No.
Okay. All right. Well, doctor said I should get a lot of drugs, like a lot. So take me back, and I'm supposed to get extra. He said.
Sure. Beep. You hear an alarm as you're walking past. You look and see a light turn on in the children's ward. Excuse me for one moment. She
Oh.
sort of runs off,
Okay.
leaving you.
I'm not going anywhere. Can I wheel and not spend any points?
Yes,
Or-
you can. So you are outside of a door. It is open. It's ajar, and inside it looks like a morgue.
Whoa. That's where they keep dead bodies. Cool.
There's a body on the table under a sheet.
Whoa. I'm gonna wheel up to it. I mean, if I look around and make sure no one's coming, I kind of want to wheel up to it and check it out. I mean, how often do you get to see a dead body?
Okay, you do so.
Okay.
Do you go back?
Yeah.
You see the same man who attacked last night.
Oh shit, it's Gavin.
His throat has been cut.
That's weird.
Do you have any photography?
No, yes, I do have photography.
Okay. You notice that there's some camera film on the desk
Okay.
in the room. It's undeveloped.
Okay. Can I go up and maybe try to put it up to the light and see what's on it?
You can.
Undeveloped?
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, you probably want to find a dark room.
Okay. All right, so I can take this and was there a dark room in the hospital?
You'd have to look for one.
Okay.
There must be one.
All right, can I just take this?
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
Okay.
All
You
right.
take it and hide it under your gown.
Yeah. I noticed anything else with Gavin other than the throat slit? And no
His
balls?
testicles
Yeah.
are missing.
Can I look around? Is there any like in a jar? Or are they still missing? They're still missing. Okay. Got it.
His throat was cut with a scalpel. It looks like an execution.
Damn, what the hell did they do to this guy? He's probably good at speaking German. It kind of freaks me out a little bit.
You hear footsteps.
Can I wheel and get out of there before they get here?
You need to roll infiltration.
Okay.
Difficulty of 3.
4!
All right. You are quick enough.
All right.
She comes back, says, terribly sorry. Let's get you back to your room.
Man, wait, jeez. What's going on in the kids area or whatever?
They push the buttons for all kinds of reasons.
Yeah?
Sometimes they just get bored.
Oh, okay.
Nothing serious this time, thankfully. All right, you go back to the room, or put in your
Sup,
bed,
losers?
and left.
Are they back yet? They're still wandering.
No, oh well, it's up to you, I guess.
If I go back in bed, get up, then spend another point.
You just said stay up so you don't have to spend points.
That's what I'm saying.
Just sit
yeah.
up.
Let's go to the kitchen. You want to go to the kitchen?
The kitchen?
Nah. How about reception? I didn't exactly get to talk about my situation.
You start to head towards reception.
Okay.
You see Nurse Clayton see you and approach you.
Okay.
You two should really be in bed.
Well, I just have some questions.
Well, okay. Well, we can talk about those as we head back to your room, okay?
No. Answer them now.
Excuse me?
I woke up with all these needle marks in my arms. Bruises. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I'm from. I was wondering, has anyone called for me?
No, they have not. I'm sorry, but in cases like this, memory usually returns after a few days to a couple weeks. So I wouldn't worry too much. Just relax and take it easy, and everything should come back.
You guys took our blood. You guys have taken our blood this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, was there any drugs in my system?
Well, you should talk about the doctor with this privately. I
Okay.
can take you there now, if you like.
Yes.
Okay. Can you find your way back to your room?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
I know my way around.
You really need to be resting.
Yeah, that's what you said last night before you put me to bed, and this crazy man jumped on us.
You're led to Dr. Drake's office. It looks a little strange for a doctor's office. One wall is covered with his certifications and qualifications. On the shelf behind his desk is a glass tank containing writhing maggots, along with various curios and statuettes. You identify these as being icons of healing and medicine from different cultures and different eras. There's a centaur who must be Chiron, Iron Crutch Lee, the 8 Taoist immortals, a painting of Isis, restoring the shattered body of Osiris, and many more images of the healer's arts. There's an extensive library of obscure and outdated medical books, many of which are heavily old and falling apart. You can look a little closer at the books and can see that they're tagged from the hospital's library.
Okay.
This hospital's library. So you begin to wheel into the room. Dr. Drake looks up. Now's not a good time, nurse. Is this an emergency? The patient is very agitated, doctor. Well, sedate him. I think he just has a few questions. Bring him in. What is it, Mr. Shaw?
Has there any been any more information about myself?
I'm afraid not. We'll let you know as soon as we hear anything.
What about all these track marks in my arms? Anything come in my system? Anything I should know about?
Yes, your toxicology came back for heroin.
Heroin? Heroin.
Yes, that could explain some of your symptoms.
I'm just trying to piece together everything.
Well, that's about all we know at this point, I'm afraid.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for not taking up too much of my time.
But, I mean, actually, can I use bullshit detector?
Sure. He's telling the truth about your medical records, you think?
Okay.
That's really all you've asked him, right?
Oh, if there's anything, information about my identity that has come forward. There's a police for investigating.
Oh, he doesn't seem to know anything.
Okay. All right.
You notice a few other suspicious things in the room, but you don't think that you could look at them while he's in the room. Looking, his necklace, it disturbs you looking at it. It reminds you of something that you've read during your studies. You assume you've studied the occult because you recognize these other things. This also seems to be some sort of occult symbol, but you can't place it.
Okay.
You're pushed back.
Okay.
You're all back in the room.
I'm not laying down yet, though.
That's fine.
I'm standing.
Has there been any word from my sister? Usually she calls.
Why don't I wheel you to reception and we can check?
All right.
She does so.
Okay.
There is a missed call.
Okay.
Would you like to call her?
Sure.
Okay. What's her name?
Martha.
Hello? Who is this?
Martha, it's me, Herman.
What?
I haven't heard from you in a while.
Who?
Herman, your brother.
Herman?
Yes,
Why haven't you come home yet?
I'm at the hospital.
What?
You called me 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I had a missed call from you today.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm still stuck here.
Terrible.
I was hoping someone called you maybe and see if you knew anything. I'm still here and they don't know what's wrong.
You're having a fling?
A what?
What?
No. They want you to take the roles.
Jeez. I knew it was only a matter of time.
Martha, I'll call you tomorrow if I hear anything new.
Okay.
Don't forget, I'm at the Lady Hospital.
Yep.
A woman.
My ladies.
I've got the number right here.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out and visit you in 2 days, okay?
All right. Be careful. There's a blizzard.
What?
Blizzard. Snow.
A lizard?
Snow. There's snow everywhere. There's a big old storm coming.
I'll see you in a couple days.
All right.
All right, love you.
You too. Bye.
Click.
Might wait until like there's no one else around and then it's just us.
Okay. It's just you and the coma patient.
Hey, you know that Gavin dude you guys had your thing with?
Who?
The guy with no balls that attacked it. You remember him?
Yeah, I remember him.
Gavin Langley.
Yeah, well, I was in the morgue earlier.
What?
I was in the morgue earlier, trying to find some drugs,
You go like,
and his body was in there, but his throat was slit, like they killed him or something.
God.
Right?
What?
there's something going on here.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He's dead?
His throat wasn't slit when he was in here.
Oh no, he was alive when he was in here.
Yeah, but I think that big pink guy picked him up and slit his throat or something.
Well, he tried to get my junk.
Oh yeah, I know.
He deserves to get his throat cut.
Yeah, but like
Come on, that's what-
his throat is slit, and they didn't say anything about that. Like, did they slit his throat?
They told us he died from complications from his medication. Some shit's going on.
Was his medicine a scalpel or some shit?
Maybe his medicine was sharp when he was swallowing it.
Wouldn't be on the
Cut your
outside, old
throat
man.
Outside.
Fucking old man.
I want to keep calling him old man.
Well, did it look like he did it himself?
No. It looked like it was like from behind, like an execution or something.
Maybe you just imagining things.
Yeah, I'm imagining stuff. Come on,
Have
man. We
any-
just saw some weird shit last night.
Do you have any proof?
Well, I mean, I guess I took this like photo reel or whatever that I got.
You stole stuff?
Yeah.
You young whippersnapper?
Dude, I stole a car and I got in here.
All
I mean, I didn't, sir. It was a joke. But I stole this photography reel.
What's on it?
I don't know. Gotta find a way to like develop it or something. Might be something cool in here.
Well, you'd have to find like a dark room.
You think they have one of those in the hospital?
I don't know why they would. Maybe for x-rays? But that's all the best I can think.
Operating theaters, x-rays.
All the times I've been in and out of hospitals, usually x-rays are the way you develop stuff. So
Yeah.
I would look there.
Huh, okay.
But after the news. Perhaps we could look tonight. There's less people at night walking around.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of tired. I haven't slept much, and they're giving me like a lot of drugs. You want some? You got money?
Money?
Yeah.
The hell's wrong with you?
Not much.
What do you got?
A nightgown.
No, I don't want that. I got a nightgown.
My book.
Jesus, old
And
man.
my laptop. That's
You're a
all I
better
have.
old man than Elf, I'll tell you that.
Do we have laptops in 82? They just gotta be big, clunky things, right?
Laptops?
Yeah, it says my source Billy is your laptop.
Oh,
Or is that something else, not a PC?
no. Yeah, just change it to
That, losing yourself in a book, and Martha, my sister.
change it to a journal.
A journal, alright.
My bag, is there anything in it to kind of look in there?
It's combination locked, and you can't remember.
You can look in there.
We marked this
Standing
down
up.
in my diary.
Yeah, anyway, I'm just saying, it looks like they cut that guy's throat or something.
I'm looking in here.
Polish man.
Is there anything in here?
So there are some documents.
Okay.
There seem to be like some accounting documents
Okay.
for different companies.
Okay.
So perhaps you're some sort of accountant.
Are you gonna eat all your apple?
Huh?
Oh,
Your apple. You're gonna eat your food?
I don't got an apple.
Huh?
I don't got an apple.
What'd they bring you for dinner?
Oh, nothing. They were going by when we were going earlier by the kids thing, like, let's swipe this.
What?
Yeah.
What are those things?
The top ones were kind of soaked in kid spit, but stupid kids probably saw that I took it and hit an alarm.
Is there anything that you want to try and do before night falls?
We should try to get that film developed.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know where I go, like
Let's
radiology or
see.
something?
If I recall, shift change usually happens at
8 o'clock.
Hey, oh,
8
one,
o'clock.
hey, I don't know.
Hey.
It
8
might
o'clock?
be the best time to try to go. They'll be switching who they is.
Alright. Sure.
Who's going?
You want to go?
Who that is?
All right, let me get out of this bed.
So anyone going on this excursion needs to spend a point of health.
Hey, I was already up.
Yeah, it's another excursion.
What? That's why I don't want to go back.
I didn't want to come
So
back.
have I recovered it all laying in bed?
You'll recover once it becomes night. You'll recover 2 hit points.
God damn it.
It's okay. You'll be -2. Then you'll recover 2.
Not if I get killed.
So, Bobby, you are walking past a single patient room, and you hear what sounds like a large sort of wardrobe in the room. You hear like the doors rattling, just a little.
Whoa, guys. Whoa.
What? What?
Did you guys hear that from that wardrobe over there?
Rattling.
Yeah. Who's in there?
Something's in there.
It could be
Yeah.
a lion or a witch. That's the wardrobe.
I got it.
You guys want to check it out?
Is
Let's
anyone?
do it.
Is anyone in the room?
I look into the room.
Is there anyone in there? Do you see like a person in the room anywhere?
You don't see anyone in the room.
Nah, we're good. Come on.
Maybe they got stuck in there.
We're
We
in
should
wheelchairs
help,
though?
help them.
No, I don't think so.
Who
Are we?
What?
No,
You know
we're-
wheelchairs?
We're not in
No.
wheelchairs.
We're walking around.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, that's why we got up.
Probably pushing our IVs around.
Yeah.
So far, we're sneaking around wheelchairs.
Who opens the door?
I'll open it.
Okay.
Ed, get ready in case.
Oh shit! What?
He's naked.
Whoa!
There's a small girl shivering in the bottom of the wardrobe.
Oh, shut the wardrobe.
She's wearing a gown,
Okay.
like a patient's gown.
Hey, keep watch out in the hall.
Okay.
Holy shit! What the hell is this? You take care of it. Get up there. I'll go to the back of the room.
I cracked the door open. Hello? We're not gonna hurt you. My name's Ed. What's yours?
Stay away. Does anyone have reassurance?
I have reassurance.
You have reassurance?
Why don't you do that?
Reassurance.
Wait, but I just said like and I went back. I'm like, hey,
I don't get kids
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
nowadays. Bobby, talk to her.
hey, little girl.
Hi.
You're so weird.
What the hell are you doing in this wardrobe?
Hiding.
Why?
It's scary out there. It's almost nighttime.
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
I don't like the nurses.
I like one.
They don't talk. Their fingernails are really sharp.
What's the weirdest thing that's happened to you here?
I saw the nurse and I tried to run away. I tried all the doors, but they were all locked. No, wait. They weren't locked. They were gone, except for the front door. But it had a big, heavy chain.
Sounds like a
I
dream.
couldn't get out.
Sounds like a dream.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
Where are your parents?
Huh?
Your parents? Your mom, your dad, where are they?
Oh, they stop by every week to check on me. I should get to go home soon.
How long have you been in here?
Well, I've been in here about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I've been here for about 2 weeks. I don't remember you.
They called it, sepsis?
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 That's it.
That's nasty, nasty condition.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was a dream. I mean, look. She shows you her arm, and it's badly bruised.
What did that?
Anyone have streetwise or scuffling?
I have streetwise.
And
Is it scuffling or scuffing? Or did they just miss that?
You want a
I
cheese
think
ball?
it's scuffling.
is it in?
But I think it might be misspelled.
Because the only thing I have is scuffing.
Yeah. The bruises suggest that she was grabbed and shaken by someone strong,
Are there scratches?
like an adult. No, just bruises. There was this thing was chasing me. It was all arms. It caught me. It was gonna eat me. But Dr. Drake, he saved me. He took me back to bed. He said it was only a dream, but dreams don't leave marks.
How did Dr. Drake save you? Did he scare it away or fight it?
Yeah, he said some words I didn't understand.
I don't know of any armed things. I'm gonna listen in the hallway.
Hey! Whoop!
Yeah, we're
Whoop!
supposed to listen in the hallway.
You see the porter peek his head into the room. He has to sort of duck under the threshold of the door. Bedtime! Now!
Is there a
Privacy
anything-
screen?
Privacy screen at all in between us or anything?
No.
No.
Hide behind your IV.
Oh.
Little one, come.
Where are you
He
taking her?
extends a finger. Bed!
Is this not her room?
No.
Is this not my room? Where am I?
Follow me.
Oh.
He goes to the children's ward first and deposits Beth with
Okay.
one of the nurses there. You notice there are other children there as well. And then he takes you back to your room. He has sort of like a limp, or his leg slightly drags as he walks.
Is it possible, as we're all walking in this group, that I can kind of like stay back and try to
Since he's
sneak,
leading-
sneak away?
Since he's leading the old man because he doesn't know where he is.
Infiltration check. If
6.
it's going to be a check of 5. Tough.
Can I run interference for him if I notice that he's dragging back?
So if you want to work together, you are allowed to spend points, and they will be added to his die roll.
So do I need to roll?
A 1, right? 2, 3, 4.
A 1,
So as long as you roll a 1.
which you will.
You
So-
get it automatically, by the way.
Yes.
5!
Take back my point.
So you succeed. You've all lost those points. You start to sneak away towards where you think this dark room may be. The rest of you get to your room as darkness falls. Darkness falls.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh my god, look at this.
What kind of dark is that?
It goes right here.
Inching down the corridor, you come to a closed door.
Okay.
You swear it wasn't there earlier. Reddish light, like firelight, spills out from beneath. So you think it could be a dark room. But you can smell burning. You can hear voices from within, but you can't quite make them out.
Are they German?
Pressing your ear against the door is painful. It's hot to the touch.
Oh shit.
If you continue to do so, you're going to lose a hit point, but you'll be able to hear what's inside.
The cup that you took the medicine with earlier?
Do you have preparedness?
Yes.
Roll it.
5.
Okay, you have it.
You're welcome. Thinking with my noggin.
Has he found the key? Booms a voice. The voice sounds almost, has like a metallic sound to it.
The riddle is growing. The hand and the eye are ready. But he still lacks detachment.
The voice is wet, makes you think of slabs of raw meat slapping against one another. They keep talking, but suddenly you can't understand them. It's like a radio being tuned to a different channel. You can still hear them speaking, but it's an alien language that makes you sick listening to it. Your flesh quivers with each syllable. You have the sudden conviction that somehow they're talking to your very cells. The voices stop as the sound of the radio ceases.
Yeah.
The red light is still there, but the door's no longer hot.
Can I open it? Or like try to slowly open it and
You
crack
try
it?
to. It appears to be locked.
Damn it.
Do you have any infiltration?
Yeah, 6. 2.
Okay. You click the lock open. Inside is a dark room.
Alright. I'm gonna try to develop the film that I have.
Okay. As you are developing,
Inside is a dark room, or like it's a dark room?
it's a dark room for developing photographs.
Do I see any kind of like radio or
Dark
anything
room,
around?
one word.
You see no radio,
No radio.
and that disturbs you.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of like?
There's not even a PA system
I was gonna
like
ask that, yeah.
thing here.
Okay.
I'm freaked out, but I'm pretty determined. I want to get this film developed.
We are cutting back to you guys while he's developing.
Okay.
Who won poll
3.
number 3?
Or lost.
Calvin.
Fuck.
Okay.
Start pull 4.
William.
So Ed, you see something come into the room. It appears to be a nurse. There are 2 nurses. They're heading towards you. As they get closer, there's something bizarre. They're wearing tattered, old-fashioned nurses' uniforms. Their faces are a mess of scars and stitches. Their eye sockets covered with flaps of gray flesh. They don't breathe. but wheeze like mechanical ventilators. Rubber tubes run through their necks. They move like insects. Their joints have too many limbs. One of them comes towards you. The other one seems to be heading to the back of the room to the coma patient.
Bill! Herman, wake up!
What the hell's going on?
What? Ah!
You grab hold of her hand. The other nurse looks and runs forward towards you.
Towards me?
Yep.
Fuck!
Didn't he yell for us to wake up?
You guys wake up.
Better wake up.
What the hell?
Help me, she's gonna stick me with these fucking needles!
I don't wanna.
Calvin has a hold of one of them.
I'm gonna get out of bed, which is a health, right?
Health point. Yep.
I'm gonna grab my bedpan
Okay.
Wang it over the head.
and go over to help Ed. I'll hit the one that he's holding
Okay.
in the head that's trying to attack him.
Her head, it like moves farther than a head should, and it just kind of goes like this. You go over, and you feel.
No!
You stabbed me?
Yep.
What did? Like the other one or what?
Her other hand. So you're beginning to get groggy.
Yes.
You have to spend stability points in order to stay awake.
I don't know. I guess I'll go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm up, spending a point
Okay.
to get up to help
Ed.
Waldo here.
Okay.
Ed.
Huh?
So you're heading towards him.
Yes.
Okay. As you start to head,
I have athletics, I have scuffing. Can I use any of that?
you have sense trouble.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So as you're heading to that one, the one that was heading towards the coma patient, with incredible speed, sneaks up behind you
Daz me?
in the back.
Oh, in the back?
Yep. You feel heat, like something you've been injected with something as you become groggy.
God damn.
Do you want to spend stability to try and fight and stay awake?
Now you do
He's developing the film.
What were you doing in the first roll?
Yeah.
You were laying
You're
down.
just laying there watching it. Jeez, this is a good show.
So you fall unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
All right, you succeed. Woo. So you can do damage with your fists. So you hit. The skin feels swollen, like it's much softer than you would expect as you hit. There's no blood. It doesn't seem to react at all, except to try and get its needles in. The next nurse from behind comes as well.
We all get killed.
Game's over. Bye, guys.
Right?
Yeah, I guess I'll fall asleep then.
Okay. You lose consciousness, terrified.
This goes from all this horror to me just developing stuff. Unaware.
You can see there are pictures of Gavin
Yeah.
Langley. The photos indicate that his testicles are missing.
Okay.
Do you have signs?
Yes.
They were surgically removed several hours before he was killed.
He said he did it to himself.
You notice needle marks on his arm.
Oh, good.
Do you want to spend a point of photography?
Yeah.
So this one's hard to make out.
Okay.
You need to spend a little more time developing it. There are 4 marks in each arm in a semicircle, like fingernails.
I look without understanding.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what you get from the photographs.
okay.
And you have the photographs now.
Yeah.
Developed.
All right. Guess the guys are gonna want to see this.
Can I see the layout, please?
I'll head to bed. It's kind of tired. It's probably boring as shit out there, though.
You start sneaking back. As you do, you see two people being wheeled down the hallway towards you.
Okay. Can I try to hide immediately?
You do.
Okay.
They're far enough away. They don't get to you. They take a right through some double doors.
And I don't recognize where they're going.
You would have to look into the room.
Okay.
But seeing them, you see the same nurses that I described before, with needles for fingers, scars, stitches, flesh for eyes.
6.
You're fine. Like a rock. All right, so they turn in.
Okay.
The doors sort of swing shut behind them. Do you look in?
Yeah.
Okay. It's an operating theater. You notice one of the people being wheeled is Herman. No, Ed. Is Ed. Sorry. The other one is the woman that was in a coma in your ward.
I'm shocked. I'm at a loss. For what can I do?
So you see someone enter from another door
Okay.
inside of the room as these nurses start prepping for surgery.
So someone enters the room.
Someone enters the room
Okay.
just like this.
Do I see a necklace around their neck?
You look closely and see that's a necklace.
No necklace. Damn.
You
Okay.
then like hooded clothes.
Okay.
So if you had one, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Damn. Okay.
He's wearing gloves,
Uh huh.
and he moves over to the patients.
I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. Can I try to give a look and see what they're doing to these,
Okay.
these two.
The surgeon bends over one of the paralyzed characters and takes a scalpel and begins to operate.
On who?
The woman first.
I can see that Ed is completely.
You're kind of far away. It's kind of hard to tell what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
It's somewhere in the abdomen area that he's cutting.
That's not.
So you are extremely disturbed by what
Yeah.
you see. You find it hard to keep still. You
Okay.
feel a need to run away. So you have an option. You can run away and be safe. Or you can refuse and stay. But if you refuse and stay, it costs 2 points of stability.
Run away and be safe.
Okay. You do so.
I have to. Calvin, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go in there and get my ass kicked.
As you are running, you hear the sound of a bone saw begin to.
Like Macho Man Randy
Start.
Savage, or
A bone drill.
oh,
Yeah. Begin to start.
I want to make like a big jump. Like, is there anything with like wheels on it? If I could just like make a big noise, but
You see a gurney.
so I grab a gurney and I just like try to find something that's gonna make a lot of noise when it hits it.
Okay.
And I push it towards it and run the other direction.
Okay, you run the
Yeah.
other direction
As much as I can.
as best as you can with
Yeah.
your IV.
I want a loud noise though.
You hear a thudding come down the opposite hallway. That you're running this way. It's coming from back here.
Yeah.
Sounds like the porter.
Oh goddamn. Okay.
So you are able to run. You take a sharp right. You open the first door that you see. It's sort of locked a little. You give it a little elbow, a little shoulder, and it sort of pops open. You go in. You shut the door. You hear stamp by, and it slowly drifts.
Okay.
So you can't hear it anymore.
I open the door softly and go the other direction.
Okay. You make your way back to the ward, and these two are unconscious on the floor.
Okay. Can I try to rouse them?
Do you have first aid?
Don't arouse me too much.
Or medic.
Nope.
The best you can do would be to pick them back into bed, but it would cost a point of health.
Is there like a telephone in the ward?
Not in this ward. You
Okay.
would need to go to reception.
I might try to go to reception and call for help or something.
Okay.
I can't do anything with these guys. Can't do anything with this.
You just
Yeah.
walk
It's a
in,
kid.
there's
Well,
guys unconscious on the floor.
There is an emergency button to call the nurses.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't trust the nurses. They got syringes for fingers.
Okay.
I'm going to look. I'm gonna go
I
try
just
to.
wanted to offer.
I understand.
You're going to have to go down the stairs or take the elevator.
I'll go down the stairs.
Okay. It must have been what you've seen because your vision is sort of blurry.
Okay.
You walk down, it looks like 10 steps to you, but you swear you've taken 20. This continues until you're nearly exhausted. You finally find yourself at the bottom.
All right. I walk towards reception.
Okay? You begin to walk towards reception. You see one of the nurses walking down the hallway.
All right.
One of the creepy nurses or one of the regular nurses?
Creepy.
So stick with me here. I look around for another gurney.
This is your move.
Signature
Roll
move.
preparedness.
I pick a direction in which she's not currently looking.
Okay.
I shove it
All right.
and try to hide.
You do so. It loudly rolls down the hall. It squeaks. It eventually turns and hits a wall. You see her run towards it.
I head towards reception desk.
All right, you get to reception.
Okay.
There's a phone.
Yes. And I pick it up and hear a beautiful dial tone.
You hear a dial tone.
Okay. I call 911.
Okay. You do so.
That's not the hospital's number, right?
No.
It sounds like static.
Uh-huh.
And you get a familiar feeling of when you were listening.
Yeah.
And you start hearing things that you can't understand. You become fearful and hang up the phone.
Damn it.
Should have dialed O.
For an operator.
Can I pick it up and dial O?
Maybe you try another
Same
number.
thing would happen.
You
All
want
right.
to try another number?
Yeah.
You pick it up. You dial 0. You hear a voice that sounds familiar. Sounds like the little girl that you found before.
Okay. What is she saying?
Beth?
Help! They're coming to get me. They know I talked. Oh no. They're here.
Can she hear me?
Oh no!
Hey.
Ah!
Okay. I hang up the phone.
You don't listen for noises?
She's gone. Well, they
Let
can
it
be
go,
like,
Aaron.
we took her to the 3rd floor. You know. All right, nothing. Okay. The phone doesn't work. Do I notice the nurse coming back at all or anything? Or is she gone?
She's running around on this floor looking.
I look around, possibly at any kind of for any kind of like just immediate weapon I could have.
There's pins, there's staplers, there's a nail file, there's a chair. You're not sure you could swing it in your current state.
I will grab the nail file.
Okay.
And in the other hand, what was it?
Letter opener.
Letter opener. Ha-ha!
Did you look at the front?
And I look at the front door.
Do
from
one
reception.
reverse grip.
It's funny when he did that to
the
you.
front door, it's chained. There's a large, hideous-looking padlock on it. The keyhole appears to be relatively small.
Man, those guys were saying something about a key at one point. I don't remember exactly what they said. Okay, well, I'm chained in here. I'm stuck in here. I'm a high school kid. I don't know what to do. I have these weapons. I guess I'm gonna try to make my way back to the ward.
Okay. If you're gonna take the stairs, it's a point of health, or are you gonna try the elevator?
I'll try the elevator.
Okay.
Going upstairs is so much worse.
You do so.
Yep.
Well, if you get stuck.
You get in the elevator.
Yep.
You push to your floor. It's creaky, but it's always been creaky.
Okay.
It starts to go up. The lights begin to flicker. It begins to shake. It stops. The door opens.
I look out and see
Nothing. An empty hallway.
not my intended floor.
No, yes.
Oh, I am. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I
Seemed like it was going to be much worse than it was.
slowly and carefully make my way back to the ward.
You do so. Everyone is back in their beds, including Ed and the woman.
Can I wake anybody up?
Medic, right?
Who do you want to try?
Ed, I go over.
Do I have scars and stitches and
I
stuff?
don't know. I look at his body. I look at his abdomen.
Is there any blood on his sheets?
I don't know. I'm
He
looking.
has scars above his kidneys.
I see those scars. I am obviously panicked and need an adult.
He also has a faint scar on his forehead.
Well, his forehead. It wasn't there before?
No.
I need an adult. I need an old man.
You can try to wake me up.
Try to wake him up.
Okay?
I believe I also am sedated though.
Yeah.
Is
Doesn't
everybody
work.
sedated?
No.
I mean, yeah, all three of us were sedated,
Yeah.
weren't we?
Yeah.
Unless you want to try Bill.
You hear footsteps coming down the hall.
I hide.
Like in your bed? Or.
Under my bed, maybe.
So you're hiding?
Yeah.
Hiding.
Okay. You do so.
Uh-huh.
One of the nurses looks in,
The scary nurses.
goes up to your empty bed, and runs out the room.
I'm clutching my weapons. I'm scared, and I just am in shock, and I just stay here.
Okay. For the rest of the night, you stay. Nothing else happens. The morning comes.
The morning comes, maybe some morning fog. It's a good transition. Yeah, it's good.
And there's Clayton
I'll save it for the night.
comes into the room and heads towards the blinds. You guys start to rouse as the sunlight comes in. She sees that you're awake.
Under the bed?
Oh, are you still under the bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she doesn't see you then. She opens the curtains, looks around. What? Where is he?
Get away from me! What's happening? What's happening? Is everybody dead?
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. What's wrong? What?
Look at Ed. Look at his. He's got. They took him, and there's these nurses with knives for hands or syringes. I'm not sure what the difference is anymore. He's got scars. Where are those?
You need to calm down. Once.
Hey.
Yeah, no.
Right.
No. No more drugs, all right? I know I wanted drugs before, but I don't want drugs now.
It's just to calm you down.
No, I don't want drugs right now.
No.
You need to get me the fuck out of here, Miss Clayton.
She goes over and presses a call button.
Oh, you need to call buttons. I'll hit more buttons.
What's going on? What happened?
What happened? What's the last thing you remember?
I woke up in the middle of the night, and there was a woman or something. Ed, you were... Ed,
Kick him.
Ed, wake up, Ed. Ed!
How sedated am I?
You rouse
Okay.
with a splitting headache.
Ed!
They were doing something to Ed. They took Ed and they took. Look at the scars and the scar there, and this lady over here with the coma. They took her too.
They stabbed me with the needles.
Yeah.
Look at these.
The porter comes into the room. The nurse says, I need help sedating this patient.
Fuck you! I have rights. I want my dad here now.
Wait, why are you sedating this boy?
Scuffling. I'm gonna scuffle.
He needs to calm down.
Bobby.
No.
He puts a single hand on your chest. Feels like an anvil, or Thor's hammer. You're not moving.
Bobby,
He
calm
grabs out
down.
and holds an arm as the nurse injects you.
No,
You
wait.
feel calmer.
I'm not at all able to stab with my concealed thing into his forearm.
Okay.
I wouldn't...
I don't give a shit.
Yes, you can.
I'm going to.
All right, so you stab in deep,
Get off of me!
pull back, stab again, pull back. Blood is spurting out of his arm. Presses hard.
I mean, everybody else sees that this man is attacking me now, right?
Yeah.
Do something.
I can't do anything.
I'm not fighting
I'm in too
that,
much
man. I
pain.
told you to calm down.
This feels worse than
The
when I
wind
got
gets
shot.
knocked out of you. You
Nurse.
can't resist anymore.
Did I heal any health from last night?
No, stayed up all night. You were injected.
Damn it.
Imagine I got health back.
What are you doing?
I'm getting my health back now.
All right.
Jesus.
That guy's huge, man.
So?
Ed, what happened
Now-
to you?
What, you know, play this again tomorrow? No. We can play this.
I don't want
Now-
my character to die.
I need everyone to calm down, okay? Everything's going to be fine. Tell me calmly.
Well,
What
I
the
was
problem
talking.
is.
That boy's a little wild, but there's these things came in and they
Things?
woke me. They woke up. Ed, do you remember?
Yeah. Oh, it hurts.
Nurse, he says something's wrong.
Yeah,
On the other side, too.
let me look in your chart here.
Some creature stabbed me with needles. Look at this. 4 needles in my chest. It hurt. I don't like them.
Yeah, no, it's been, you had this surgery years ago.
Surgery for what?
It's right here in your chart.
What about these?
He shows you the chart. It is indeed there. The signature at the bottom is cramped, hard to read, but it might start with an H.
What about these? Look, I was stabbed. There's needles. Four
Dr. Haverly.
needles. They just stabbed me in my chest, right here, and I don't remember anything after.
She looks, there's nothing there.
What? But I know it happened. There's.
Yeah, we all got attacked last night. We all remember it. And it
Ah.
happened to us.
I want to leave.
Well, there
I'm out of here now. I feel better.
are things called
I got better.
group hallucinations. You're all very stressed right now. After Gavin came into your room, it's only natural that you would have some sort of
What's wrong with his head?
dream
Look.
or...
Look at this mark.
No, it's right here in his chart. He had An injury?
What about all these injuries all over me?
I don't see anything.
What injuries did you get?
When I was holding back the nurse lady.
There's nothing there.
You didn't hold back shit. You got stabbed in the back.
You did. You didn't do anything. But I was asleep, so I don't know.
Now, let's go ahead and have some breakfast.
I'd like to.
So is that your professional diagnosis as a nurse?
Well,
Group hallucination?
do you remember having surgery?
You can talk to the doctor.
No.
I don't remember that on your head.
I've never had these scars.
Write in my diary.
I'm just going to go.
This is the 80s. This ain't the 40s. We can just leave.
I'm leaving. I'm not staying here another night. Those creatures were hideous.
Just please wait until Dr. Drake comes back.
He didn't even come yesterday. He didn't see me once.
He's here now. I'll go get him and I'll bring him here. Okay? Don't do anything rash.
Where's Dr. Haverly?
He's got till noon or I'm leaving, but I'll eat my breakfast first.
It's like 6 now. You're giving this doctor a lot of leeway for the shit that you saw last night.
You're saying I'm leaving by then.
So can you wait until the doctor comes?
I got my breakfast. Then I'm leaving.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Where's Dr. Haverly?
He's not scheduled to come in today. He'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay? Right back. She leaves. She seems to be completely truthful.
This woman doesn't know a damn thing. I tell you what, I eat my breakfast. I call Martha, we're leaving.
Watching the news and not leaving.
I watch the news while I eat my breakfast.
What happened to me?
You're sedated.
Just in bed now?
Yeah.
Is he unconscious or is he like...
He's unconscious.
You stabbed that fucker in the arm.
You deserved it. You'll remember that next time he grabs me.
I'm gonna write down what I remember
Might be harder next time.
in my
It's
journal.
fine.
Okay.
But he'll hesitate
I
slightly.
write down my memories like it was a dream. Ed, do you remember having this? You're hurting from that. I don't remember a scar on your head yesterday.
I didn't.
So what's she talking about with your accident?
I never had an accident.
Well, you should have told her that.
She didn't know what she was talking about.
Does anyone...
She didn't know about the nurses or us getting drugged, stabbed.
Can we wake that little shit up?
Does anyone want to examine the coma patient?
I'm eating my breakfast. I really don't remember that.
Yeah,
being
I
a
will.
thing.
Okay. You do so. She has a scar, the same place you do, and an artificial eye.
That's the eye.
Ed, what do you see over there?
She's got the same scar that I do. Oh,
She just happen to have the same surgery?
I don't know. Maybe that's why she's unconscious. They did her first, then they did me.
Those things were scary.
Telling me.
You remember Bill? Bill,
What? What?
what do you remember from last night? Where's my bedpan?
I remember running over to Ed and getting stabbed in the back.
It was the scary needle monster, right? Mm-hmm. I don't like that. I'll give you my breakfast. I'm calling Martha.
Well, I'm hoping the kid here got the pictures developed. And we can...
Ed, look at him, see if he got some photos on him.
Kid,
Dated.
Bobby.
So,
Bobby.
so you can try to wake him if you have medic
God.
or something.
Damn, should have taken the points.
Can't wake him. He'll wake up
Can I try again?
in an hour or so.
All right, well, I'm gonna. Where'd that remote go? There it is. I'll watch the news while I wait,
Okay.
and I'll eat my food.
Did you get the pictures and
You,
stuff?
you do so. Nurse Campton comes back without the doctor. I'm afraid Dr. Drake was called away in an emergency.
That's it. I'm calling Martha right now. I'm leaving.
Okay. That's fine. You can call Martha. We would very much recommend that you not check out before talking to the doctor.
It's been 2 weeks. They don't know what's wrong with me still. I feel better, so I'm leaving. I'll call Martha.
I'll
Let her know to prepare my room.
I'll wheel you down. She starts wheeling you down to reception.
Good.
You go to the phone.
I call.
I'll tell you what. If this happened to me last night, I would definitely leave. Like, no questions asked.
Do you leave the room now?
Can I be wheeled?
Son of a bitch.
The nurse will have to come back. Or you can, like, page for a nurse.
I'll page.
Okay? You page, you're being wheeled. Eventually, the other nurse, Nurse Damper, comes in.
Can you grab
Yes. What?
the stuff I had when I was taken here 2 nights ago? My blanket, my survival pack, and my backpack,
It's
and my fur coat.
Well,
AK-47.
everything's in the trunk at the foot of your bed. Is there something specific you need?
Yes, I want to be escorted out the door.
Well, we can't just let you out the door.
I'm leaving.
Is someone picking you up?
Yes.
I would lie. I would do anything I could have got.
I'll lie or do whatever.
I don't think there's anything scheduled. Dr. Drake isn't gonna like this.
It doesn't matter. This is not American Horror Story 1940. It's 80s. I'm leaving. Right now. I can't be legally kept here.
Okay, well, let's here. She gets you a wheelchair. She starts to wheel you, so you are at the reception.
Yes. Call Martha.
Okay.
Hello, Martha. It's Herman again.
What?
Your brother. I'm calling because this hospital, there's some crazy shit going on, and I want to. I'm sorry. It's true. Okay. God is my witness. God is my witness. Crazy shit going on. I want to leave, and so I need you to come pick me up. In fact, bring the big car. We'll take all these people, and we'll all leave together.
I'm coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I could be dead. Just they stabbed me with a handful of needles.
What?
Handful. Oh, the whole bunch. Their hands were needles. It was terrifying. I tried to hit them with my bedpan, but it just didn't work.
There's pain there. There's got all of them, man.
You're not making any sense.
I don't know how to explain it, but I want to come home right now.
Well, I mean, I can't drive.
Why not?
What?
Don't you got your license anymore?
No. The last time I hit that telephone pole, they took it away.
Well, I told you needed to be driving better. Well,
Yeah, just drive better.
you can't be driving at night. That's why you gotta come during the day. Can you send a car for me? And get a cab or anything?
Did the doctor say this is okay?
A doctor, he's gonna be fine with it because I told him we're done. We're leaving today, and that's it.
Okay, I'll call the cab. Where are you?
The lady hospital. What's it?
What's
the
this
nurse? What's this place?
Lady's
What's this place called?
Our Lady's Hospital.
Our Lady's Hospital.
Baby?
Lady.
What?
L-A nurse D-Y Lady Hospital.
Okay.
I want picked up today. I'll go get my stuff right now. I already ate breakfast.
Okay, I don't think this is a good idea, but...
I don't. You didn't see the stuff. It's scary. Scary stuff. And I'm done.
Alright.
So, you gonna be here? Don't you screw me over again like you did Thanksgiving.
It's real cold today.
It's cold, a little snowy, but...
You know how my arthritis is in the cold? I'm just gonna send the cab. I'm coming up tomorrow.
Well, I won't be here tomorrow. I won't be here tomorrow. You send the cab today.
Where are you gonna be?
Wherever the cab's taking me, take me to your place.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
No, the cab. The cab. Damn it, Martha. Damn it. You better get a cab. Oh, Martha. She's gonna screw me over like Thanksgiving again, nurse.
So you need a cab?
Yes.
Why are you leaving?
Because I'm done. I'm healed. I don't need no more stuff from this hospital.
Dr. Drake's not gonna like this.
Well, I'll find a new doctor. I don't need him. I'll get a new physician.
Do you have reassurance?
No. Look, I've been in and out of the hospital for many years. I'm usually in here at least a couple weeks a year, and I know my body, and I'm fine right now, and I don't need the hospital no more.
Can you use impersonate to?
No, I'm using medic
Well.
Okay.
and science.
Okay.
Okay.
I will call a cab. Okay. And we'll push you back to your room.
Get my stuff.
Get your stuff.
Good. I got my journal up there.
She picked up the phone. She calls, and she wheels you back to your room.
Did I listen to the call?
Yeah.
And she said like.
She said
things like come pick him up. Yep.
Yeah. I have a patient here requesting
pick up. All right. Very good.
As soon as possible.
Are they coming?
They said they're gonna try. There's a hell of a blizzard out there.
Blizzard. Damn blizzard. I could walk, I guess.
I don't think that that's a good idea. It's gonna be okay. Let's go back to bed.
Well, I want the car to come, and I'll go get my stuff.
Okay.
All right.
All right. She pushes you back. You are being pushed to the front. So you pass him as you're going this way.
Hey, where are you going?
He's going this way.
Going back to get my stuff.
I thought you were leaving.
They called the taxi. The cab's gonna be here in a little bit.
Well, I'll go with you, and if they don't come, I'm just gonna run.
I don't know that I could run. But maybe we can hobble together.
Yeah, I ain't old. I ain't got no injuries. I was just dehydrated. I got me some Gatorade right here.
What?
Right here.
You are taken to reception where the phone is and the front door.
Call an Uber.
They don't have Ubers in '82.
You can call a cab.
Called an Uber back.
Yeah, I'll call cab.
Okay, the same thing happens. She calls the cab. She tells you, well, they're gonna try, but it's really snowy out there.
How do you get here? How do you get here?
I came from the main hospital.
This morning? How far is that?
A mile.
Where do you go at night? Where do you go at night?
Home?
I'm just gonna like go to the garage and break into a car.
There's a parking lot, like out front.
Telling you, man, I'm the fuck out of here.
Bobby wakes up, he's all alone.
Yeah, everybody fucking love me.
All right, so
I'm sitting there like, no, stabbing people, and you guys are like.
So,
but then as soon as I go down, you take off.
Let's have you wait in your room until the cab gets here.
Fine.
Okay. She pushes you back.
I'm gonna go to reception and call my old partner, Ray.
Hey,
Ray, there's some real messed up shit going down at this hospital they got me at.
hate hospitals.
Me too. It's where weak people go to die, and I'm not weak. I'm not dying.
All right, good.
I need you to come pick me up. You still got that big truck?
That diesel.
Yeah.
Is it running good?
I'm kind of at work right now. I'll pick you up tonight.
I'll cover you for work. I need you here now.
You retired.
And in a hospital.
He means pay, right? He means make you whole.
Like you'll pay him?
Well, I'll call in a favor.
Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna say to just up and leave like that.
I'll call in a favor. Make sure it's all smoothed over with your boss.
It's like Clint Eastwood.
All right, yeah, I'll be there as soon as I can.
All right.
Where all these people killed.
If I die, they're coming with me.
All right. You're all waiting for cabs. Is there anything you want to do while you're waiting?
Well, is he awake yet, or?
Yeah. By this time, you're groggily coming in.
Maybe question about the pictures.
Bobby, calm down.
No!
There's no one here right now. It's just us.
It happens at night.
They took Ed and they took Bill.
Oh, drugs, man.
What happened to you? You seemed pretty crazy the other day.
Why the hell didn't you get those pictures developed?
I got the pictures developed. What's this? What's this white thing? This white sheet. No, those are the pictures. Are those the pictures?
You were sleeping, they checked you for photographs and all they found were those. I thought you were supposed
If
to
those are the same things, then I developed them, and
Did
they were
you-
pictures. They were pictures of that guy, that Gavin guy.
You sure you didn't mess up the development? You can't be too long, too short?
I have a skill in photography, old man. Do you?
No. No.
No.
Not.
No, I developed them.
Well, this is very odd then. What did you see before?
Okay, this is not the oddest thing that's happened.
What? I
Alright.
got stabbed in the chest with some
Yeah,
needles.
and they took that girl and that guy, and they were opening them up and doing surgery, and there was this guy with this big pointed nose witch
Told
doctor
you I
thing.
got
All right?
operated on last night.
And then that big giant guy that I stabbed, he was chasing me, and then these ladies with syringes were chasing me.
That's what
Yeah,
got,
yeah,
got
That's
me.
what got me.
Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of this place.
I've already called for a cab.
Take everybody hostage.
Yeah.
With what?
Demand of you. Have you seen
Yeah, let's take the
You
nurse
got
hostage.
you. What do you got to take anyone hostage with?
He's got his weapons?
I had
You don't
my
know about
secret
that.
weapon under the
Yeah,
bed.
nobody knows about that except him.
I consider doing it. Like, I legit might take
In your current state, you're not sure you could, like, take
Yeah.
a nurse.
Anything forcefully.
Guys, we have to leave right now.
I
Right
agree.
now.
Right now.
Right now.
I've got Ray coming.
I don't have my car.
He's got a big truck.
I was dropped off here with Martha.
Does anybody have any money?
coming?
Yeah, he said he's coming.
Any money?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit for a cab or something.
It's gonna take at least 3 hours for the cab to get here on good roads. Double it for the way the roads are now.
And they say I'm in bad shape. I'd rather go to any other hospital. This
Okay.
place is not safe.
Maybe we could steal an ambulance.
What?
Yeah. They're always coming in, and then we could just leave.
Do they have ambulances here?
It's a hospital.
Yeah.
People just drive up in
don't
station
know.
wagons and come and get out. No, ambulances.
I,
Is there an emergency room?
I might go look at the Ward 4.
Huh?
That's where the one guy was from. There's some weird stuff with him, and he had no balls. And
You want to go there?
well, it's daytime. I didn't see no scary things out there today.
The orderly's here. What is it called? The what?
The porter.
Mr.
The
Porter.
Yeah, the porter.
Mr. Porter.
He's here. He was out there chasing us too. Chasing me. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing.
I was getting stabbed in the chest with the needle, man.
We shouldn't be doing that.
I didn't want to. I tried to help him. I grabbed my bedpan and missed it. Its head went all wonky.
Look, I mean, I hate to admit this, but I mean, you guys are the adults here. What do I do?
It sounds crazy. I don't know if it's even real.
Look, you see his forehead scar?
Do you see anything?
Do you see that? That wasn't there yesterday. You remember that, right?
I don't remember
very
scars
faint.
on his head. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
or on his abdomen.
But this
Those are
doesn't-
new.
They said it's old,
Yeah, they're lying.
and I never looked at the other woman. She has a fake eyeball.
Tell
I
me
know
what,
my
though.
own
Tell
body.
you what, okay? So did you see any of the staff here with syringes for fingers?
One attacked
So
him,
let's
and-
just not trust
Yeah,
any of the
I don't-
staff.
I don't know who they are.
Oh, yeah,
It
okay.
sounds crazy to believe it's real.
Yeah, well, crazy is a. It's not the word we need to be focused on right now. It's about survival. All right, they're
Well,
gonna be harvesting
so-
organs, taking things.
Well,
from
when's the
us.
soonest we can leave?
Just leave now. Ambulance.
Ed, are you, like, looking in the mirror?
Yeah, I'd like to.
I'll look with my.
No, you have
medic.
a piercing headache. Like, the more you focus on it, the greater the headache gets. If you focus on it a little more, the room starts to glow in different colors. Looking in the mirror, you notice eyelids open and an eye.
In his heart.
Well, Jesus, what the hell is going on with you?
Make a 4-point stability check.
I'll spend one.
Okay.
3.
They just spent 2.
So you lose 5.
Damn.
Fuck.
All right, so that is enough to shock you. With his eye open, you can see the world in a different light. You gain the aura reading ability and 8 points in it. You look over, you see Bobby. He's walking backwards, and he walks forward again and backwards again. You just see a lot of crazy, dizzying things.
Ed. Ed.
Holy shit!
Ed, what's wrong with you?
I saw something in my face!
So
There's something!
he says there's something. You still see the scar.
Looks like you're scarred to me.
No, come here! I grab your wrist and I walk you over to the mirror. Look.
I'm gonna look at it with my medical stuff of things I've seen.
It's a scar.
Ed, I just see a scar. It looks, I mean, she's kind of right. It looks a little old. I don't think it's from yesterday, but I don't remember it yesterday.
Ed, what do you see?
I see eyes. There are eyes on my forehead.
Multiples or just one?
There's two right here.
There's one.
Just one? There's one right here. There's one.
Well, I don't know what to trust now, Ed. You said twice 2 things now.
Room's lighting up with weird colors.
Okay, all right. I mean, something happened to you last night. That scar bullshit that she's spouting off, how it's old or whatever, that's horse shit.
You're telling me?
I'm trying.
What about your other stuff? You got some, like, noses coming out of them or something?
Look at the scars in the mirror.
You can see like scar tissue, as if on the inside, like you've been opened.
Scar tissue that
And you see an organ there you do not expect. A pair of ovaries.
Pair of what?
Ovaries.
Well, what you got? Is there a nose? Ed, you alright? Ed?
They put ovaries in me.
What? I don't think that's medically possible.
I can see under the scars. They cut me open and put woman's sexual organs inside of me.
You have, what about your, is he still there?
Still there.
Ball still there?
Yeah.
He's all good.
Why would there be ovaries in your body?
Why is there an eye in the middle of his forehead?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I trust him.
Wait, how do you know there's ovaries in you?
I can see under the scars. The eye, I can see different colors and I can see underneath.
Do you want to look at anyone else?
I want to look at the woman.
I think you sound a little crazy.
She's missing her ovaries.
Son of a bitch, they're gone! You said they took both of us?
Yep.
Her and me?
Yep.
They cut us both open and swapped us. Swapped our insides.
What'd she take of yours?
Wait, she has a glass eye, right?
Wait, why she have a fake? Oh.
There's an eye in him. The third eye.
So they took her
The one
eye,
gland.
put an eye in your head, and then they took the ovaries and put the.
So they attacked all 3 of you last night, right? But they only took those 2? What are they gonna do to you 2 tonight?
They weren't near me.
What are they gonna swipe with there?
I got woken up whenever Ed started freaking out and getting attacked, and then I came to try to help him, and it didn't work out. The other one was walking over to that woman though, and then I don't know what happened to her. I fell asleep.
We need to get out of here now. Right now.
Right now.
I don't want
Ambulance.
no lady parts. We're in the lady hospital. This is a lady hospital.
Oh man, you're losing it more than he is.
They're trying to make our lady.
So you notice, as you're sort of discussing this, you notice a piece of paper on the ground that looks like it fell out of his chart, like his folder.
I look at it.
It's sloppy scrawl handwriting. You don't recognize it. It says, patient seems to be showing signs of delusion. If it becomes more severe, sedate and confine in Ward 4. If you all check your charts, you have similar notes.
I got the same thing here. I didn't even go crazy yet.
Yet.
I'm old, but I'm not crazy.
Dude, they're gonna kill us if they kill Gavin.
Maybe Gavin wasn't crazy, but why was he after my balls?
He's so little, probably, old man.
He was checking to make sure his balls weren't on you.
So basically,
You got 4 now?
Oh, just the same ones I was born with.
So you think if you make the nurses or the staff too suspicious that you're being delusional, you'll be confined to Ward 4, which is the mental.
Yeah.
They probably put us in straitjackets and stuff.
We should check what's in Ward 4.
I want to avoid that.
Is there anything else we can...
Didn't you say last night that you heard Beth on the telephone? I think we should go check on her.
Check on Beth?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's gonna be there, but we can try. I gotta admit, guys, I just want to leave right now.
Wait, the little
But
girl?
if we're unsuccessful in our attempt to leave, that'll put us in Ward 4.
What about the little girl? What happened to her?
She was on the phone, like I said. She was screaming and taken away.
He bravely tried to go get her and...
Hell no, I didn't.
Screaming and taking them.
Yeah, just like they're doing to all of us.
Let's see. Maybe she's somewhere. Let's find her. Might be okay. Maybe we can call the nurse and ask her for the little girl.
Do we go next door to the children's ward?
I definitely gonna go look for a little girl.
You
I
all
don't
go
want
on
her
together
to be hurt.
to the children's ward?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be alone.
I'll go get the little girl.
Yeah, I'm going.
Bobby, you don't look so good. Maybe you should stay here. We can go look at
Yeah, I'm
this.
gonna wake up and I'm gonna have this guy's dick on my forehead.
What?
That's right.
Probably still be attached to his body.
All right, I'll sleep. I need to sleep.
Okay.
We'll go check this out and find the little girl.
All right, I sleep.
You
All
sleep.
right, let's go.
The other ones, you all as a group head to Ward 4.
Come follow me. I know where the way.
After this, we're gonna go check on Beth.
We're going to Beth now. What are you talking
I
about?
said Ward 4.
No,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not going to Ward
No,
4.
no, it's Ward 2.
You said Ward 4.
Yeah, yeah.
I said Ward. We're going. Follow me. I know the way.
Yep, you're heading to the children's ward. Nurse Dampier is at sort of the desk reception area of the place. Can I help you?
We're here to check on a friend, a little girl. Her name is Beth.
Beth, yes. Let's see. I'll take you to her room.
All right.
You walk down the hallway. There are some kids watching TV. It's another ward area, so it's all kind of shared. She goes to the end and turns. Like, yeah, she checked out this morning.
How'd she manage to leave? They told me that there were problems getting on the roads.
Well, it was before I came in. I mean, I was able to get here this morning.
There's a bed with just nothing.
It's just an empty bed.
All right.
Who came and got her?
Her father. That's the signature here.
mind?
You look at the signature, and it is similar to the signature that was written about your possible delusions.
She seemed pretty scared yesterday, and then the porter came and took her away.
Oh, the hospital can be a scary place, especially at night. And the porter scares even me.
Do you stay here at night?
No.
Which nurse was on duty last night?
Well, let me look. This is strange. They must have forgotten to sign in.
Strange indeed, Is there a nurse station where they usually stay?
Well, all the different... There's one on each floor.
What if there was no nurse?
There's always a nurse.
I remember I pushed a button and no nice nurse lady came to me.
Oh, really? Let me go talk to head nurse Mather. Maybe she knows something more.
Oh, okay, yes, you do that.
You guys should go on back to your bed and rest.
All right, you let us know if you find anything out.
I will.
All right.
Can we do a group huddle real quick?
She heads off.
Okay.
What's up, Bill? What? Bill, what?
So she got here this morning fine. I say we get her keys, find a way to get her keys. Or go find where the sedatives are. I'm looking at this map. I'm not sure where they would be. But we have to. We get those as backups. Sedate someone, take their keys, and get the hell out of here.
Take their keys.
Yeah. Affirmative.
Don't know if I'm in any shape to drive, and you're talking to an ex-police officer right here, and his buddy's on his way.
Said he'd be here in a couple hours.
Well, how long has it been?
30 minutes.
30. Do you want to wait? You trust your friend?
If they already think that we're going crazy, us taking the keys in the car and leaving,
It's a high risk, high reward.
What's the reward? They just find us, arrest us, and put us back in here in the 4th ward again.
They would take us to jail, which I'd rather be there right now than here.
I don't know. We're all in pretty bad
They'll
shape.
take us to the hospital.
If they're in pretty bad shape and they can't take care of you in
They'll
jail,
take us to
they'll
an
take
infirmary
you-
in the jail.
They'll take you to a hospital. There's not necessarily an infirmary in a jail that can handle us, especially with someone concussed and really bad. And this boy had a gunshot wound, and I'm old.
The greatest of the injuries.
I'm sleeping.
So I don't want to arouse any more suspicion. We need to find what we can and get out of here.
Well, think of all the places we haven't been yet.
We could go look at that.
So you
Go
can
to the chapel.
Maybe we can go look in the morgue again, see if that one fella's in there.
You can look in the morgue. You can break into Drake's office.
I don't break in there yet. I say we go to the chapel, all the places we can go to.
You haven't been to Ward 4 yet. That's where Gavin was.
Ward 4,
There's also
chapel.
the records. There seems to be a library here somewhere.
Really? Oh, yeah, because, yeah. Okay.
You think that Dr. Drake's behind all this stuff?
Beats the shit out of me.
I haven't even seen that guy in like 4 days. And they keep saying the tests are coming back, they're coming back, but they don't come back, and then he doesn't even show up, and he doesn't take me nowhere, and I still don't know why I'm here, and just so which way you want to go?
Everything else first. Chapel. We haven't been there.
I'm not going. The chapel, God isn't in this hospital, I tell you what.
Yeah,
He's
but
not here anymore.
When I was in the doctor's office, there was all kind of weird symbols on the wall.
In the doctor's office?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like the place to go, maybe.
Well, if we get caught,
I would say the morgue has more information. What if that crazy guy was in the morgue? Maybe Beth is in the morgue, too.
I say either the morgue or the doctor's offices.
we'll hit the morgue first then.
You go to the morgue.
Okay?
Gavin is there. You pull back the cover, and he seems completely fine. There's no cut across his throat. His testicles are apparently intact.
Is there a scar?
You do see some very faint old scars.
Are they across his neck or are they somewhere else?
One of them is on his neck, and one is on his testicles.
I thought that boy said that his throat was cut.
I don't think he's crazy. I think the same thing that happened to him happened to you.
How did he heal while he was dead?
How did I heal in the span of 6 hours?
When he was alive. Shit.
Hide.
Fuck, damn.
Close the door, and pull the curtain down, and lock the door.
Okay, you do so. You hear a...
They're walking away.
They're fading, so I would say yes.
All right, boys, I think we should get out here real quick, like. What? Is there any other? No, there's no other like things around.
There's no other bodies.
No other bodies or anything.
Is there like a
We should better get out of here.
like a sense trouble or?
Probably
Yeah,
the
there's
porter.
sense trouble.
You can sense stuff. I sense trouble outside this door. The porter's coming.
You find some surgical tools, a scalpel, and forceps.
Take a scalpel. Put that behind me. In my safety gown pocket.
Can I look around to see there's? Can I look around to see there's a computer? I think there might be a
Not in
computer
this
down.
room. No, it would be in records. Where next?
The chapel.
All right, I'll go to the chapel, I guess, and pray.
Might be, I mean, I just
Go
wanna
to the
check
chapel.
everything. There might be some NPC in here with some information.
The chapel is empty.
Okay. Is there like clues? Can you look around?
I don't know. I don't feel like this room is as useful as other rooms could be.
Okay.
Okay, where to next?
That didn't have anything. I think we should go to the doctor's office.
Yeah, that's where I'm
I
going.
think it's most likely to have the most answers if we go into Dr. Drake Ramore's place. Unless you got a better answer for me, Bill, but I don't think I got anything else to go to. We can check out the ward on floor 4, or whatever it is.
Let's do it.
Which one? 4 or Drake's?
Drake's.
Okay.
Go look at the doctor.
You're going to need to use mechanic or locksmith to pick the lock, or go find a key.
3 or higher. 6.
Okay. You click the lock.
You guys go and I'll watch in the hallway.
You search thoroughly.
Excuse me.
On a notepad next to the telephone, Drake has made a number of doodle drawings, which resemble bird masks. There's a folder in the drawer in the desk, which contains x-rays of hands and skulls. Searching the bookshelves, does anyone have research?
I do, but I'm in the hallway right now.
We'll just switch.
You gotta come get me.
Okay, I go out to get him.
Okay.
I say go in.
You do so.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I'll look around.
You go inside the room.
Mm-hmm.
You hear
Outside the door?
coming down the hall.
You hear me knock. Hide. Like, are there places to hide in here?
In there?
Yeah.
I mean, you can hide under the desk. Or it's not the only place, really.
I'll stay outside.
You can talk to him, distract him, or whatever?
Yeah.
Hey!
Hello.
Should be in bed.
My back hurts. I had to stretch my legs, walk around a little bit. Gotta be free.
Far
stay.
away.
I needed some air.
Come.
Can I walk around a little more? I just want to stretch my legs a little bit, walk around. I'm not gonna get in any trouble. I promise I'll go back to my bed here in a little bit. Now, sir, I think you're doing a great job. I have a lot of respect for you and what you do in this hospital, and I think you run a really tight ship. But if it's okay with you, I'd like to walk around a little bit, stretch my legs, and I'd much appreciate it, sir. Good sir.
Head back quick.
I will.
He stomps off.
Okay.
Alright, so you're inside now? Mm-hmm. If you look at the x-rays, you can recognize that they are images of your own body parts, along with others.
Mine?
If you look at the bookshelf, you notice that one book is misfiled. Everything else is grouped with similar books, but there's an old German textbook at the very top shelf, next to some journals. If you check the book, you find a yellowed, curling, black and white photograph of a strange heart-shaped lock on a massive chain.
Heart-shaped lock on a massive chain.
Yep. You recognize that it is attached to the inside of the main door of Old Lady's Hospital.
Our Lady.
Yeah. Our Lady.
Well, this is weird, Ed. Look at this.
And that's all to find in the office.
There's a lock on this door.
That's what the little girl said.
She said all the doors are gone. But this is a picture. Is it the book itself, or is it a picture in the book?
A picture in the book. The book is an old German textbook.
Can I take the picture?
Sure.
I'll take it back. Show Bobby what a real picture looks like. Put it in my gown pocket.
Okay. Do you take the X-rays or leave them? And the drawing.
Let me look at the drawing. What was the drawing again?
A doodles of Drake's of looks like a bird mask.
Yeah, I want that.
Like the thing he was wearing.
I mean, X-rays of us that we don't know. I mean, I recognize mine as mine, and then just other people's, right?
Yeah.
Do I know that there's theirs, or?
I mean, it's hard to know unless
Okay.
you've seen X-rays before. You've been in the hospital a lot, so you can recognize your own.
I mean, I'll leave the X-rays.
Okay.
I can just say that I saw X-rays, I guess. No, I'll take mine. Just mine.
Okay. You do so.
There's like a records office. Maybe we can try to find a records office.
They would probably keep records of when they've done X-rays. Maybe we should look there and see. Look at this. I show them the X-ray. I don't remember getting an X-ray here, and they have it. And then there's also this weird lock. Look at this weird picture of the lock on the front door, on the inside. It's
Curious.
weird. It is. I would say records might be a good bet.
So you have occult studies. Can you?
Oh, go in here and, oh yeah.
Well, I was gonna say look at the picture of the lock.
It doesn't look like the key around Drake's neck fits it.
Okay.
Can I use occult studies and come in here and try to find anything else? Or did you say?
That's all you know.
Okay.
So you head to records?
I think we should head to records.
Yeah.
So you start heading there. You're met by head nurse Mather. You all really need to be back in bed.
We've been in bed I've been here for a long time, been in bed. It's good to stretch and try to get a little exercise.
You've been very shaken.
Shaking. Maybe stirred.
I wake up suddenly.
God.
No, I think
Something terrible has happened.
just a little exercise is good for the body. And we're just kind of getting a little. And then
We're pretty far away from your room. Let's exercise back on towards the room.
if we travel together, we can stay in shape. Stay safe.
Stay in shape.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God.
Oh, I had a brain fart for a minute.
Nurse, you have my word that we're stretching our legs, getting some exercise. It gets real stuff in there, and we're going to head on right back.
Not more than 15 more minutes. I'll come looking.
All right, you'll find us in the ward. We'll be there.
She walks off.
Let's hurry and get his records.
All right, you walk there. The nearsighted gentleman is at the desk.
David Saul. I talked to
David Saul.
Yeah, I saw him.
Oh, sorry. Yes, short-sighted. So what's the plan?
You act like you pass out. Ed tells him, hey, come out here. There's a man who
No,
needs
how about
medical.
you both go?
Yeah, he's just saying we both go in and research the place and find what we can, and he'll distract the dude.
Huh? Who is it?
There's a couple doctors just gonna check a few
We're
things
Doctor.
out.
I'm Dr. Van Nossen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're just coming through. Gotta check a few records on some patients. We'll be right. We'll be done in just a minute.
What are you guys wearing?
Gowns and carry.
That's what I'm saying. What are you wearing?
He can't tell.
He's short-sighted.
He's extremely nearsighted.
He's super blind. Okay, so with computer science
Black fellas, yes.
and or research, you learn the following. Gavin Langley was a German lecturer before suffering a breakdown. He's been a patient at the hospital for several months. He's almost recovered several times before relapsing. All of Dr. Drake's cases are to be reviewed by Dr. Haverly. It looks as though Haverly is keeping a close eye on Drake's work. Drake recently asked for repairs to be made to the roof of the abandoned East Wing in the old library. Your own medical records appear to have been tampered with.
Did I see how so?
They match what's in your charts now, the fact explaining his old injuries, to match with the scars.
The delusions and that kind of stuff, too.
All that stuff's in there.
The weirdest thing I found, besides them correcting all of our records, is there's
Tampering with it.
There's an old wing. They're repairing the roof, and I don't even think they use it anymore. Maybe we should go look at there. There's some weird stuff.
We gotta be sneaky.
It's in the library.
Library.
All right.
Enough lies going on around
All
here.
start
for
heading
an entire
there.
berry.
You're gonna all need to make a group infiltration check to avoid head nurse Mather.
Can we just go towards our ward now and make it seem like we just made a big circle?
Sure.
Okay.
She catches up with you and
Yeah.
escorts you to your ward.
Okay.
I'll get some rest.
Thank you, nurse.
We will. I
Ma'am.
appreciate you taking so much care for us.
Okay.
I'm just getting
You and your nursely ways.
I'm just gathering my belongings and looking.
So you,
Nurse, is that a cab here yet?
at this point, you would have expected the cab or your friend to be here. I'll go check.
All right, thank you.
The roads have gotten much worse. She's gonna have to sleep here tonight. The cabs have called it off. Your friend might still be on the way though.
Okay.
You should stay here with us in this ward. Because things get a little weird at night, and you'll see.
If you need me, you can press the call button.
All right, where will you be?
I'll be in the nurse's room.
All
She
right.
tells you where it is.
What
They're-
about the other nurse? Is she still here too?
Yeah, they're all gonna sleep here.
So-
Nurse Mather, Nurse Dampier, and Nurse Clayton.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Three nurses.
What about the doctor? Dr. Drake, where's he?
He's not here. Him and Dr. Haverly are both coming tomorrow.
All right.
She leaves.
Go check the library.
All right, you're all going.
Okay.
You got to take the elevator or the stairs.
We're all going. Are we all
Right.
going? Everyone going? He's sleeping.
Well, he's sleeping.
She's taking a nap. Are you going, Ed?
Yeah, I suppose
I'm gonna
I'll
go look at this library.
Okay, elevator or stairs.
Take the elevator.
Okay, you approach the elevator. It's open. The porter's inside with tools.
Wait, can we,
Back away slowly. Is he like fixing the elevator?
Yeah, he's fixing.
Or breaking it.
Let's take it to the stairs.
All right,
Okay.
takes a point of health.
All right, should have took a nap.
The abandoned wards on this floor are empty. There's another operating theater up here that's also abandoned. The hospital library stinks of mildew. The shelves are mostly empty, the furniture mostly broken, but there are a handful of damp cardboard boxes stuffed with the books that the county hospital didn't want. It's a collection of obscure medical text, morally uplifting books on the temperance movement from the 20s, sold and torn novels and other junk. There's a side room adjoining the library where once contained tapes and videos, but it's now crammed full of broken crutches, wrecked wheelchairs.
Can I take
And in one corner of the room is a chair and a desk that have been used more recently than the rest.
can I take a part of a broken crutch as a club?
So in the room, as you're moving things around, you see that there's a false wall. While he's looking at that, does anyone else want to look at the
I'll
desk?
look at that desk over there.
Okay. Amid the debris is a pile of discarded handwritten notes. It looks like someone was trying to translate a German text into English. The original text must have been quite complex and obscure, as there are a lot of false starts and corrections. The handwriting on most of the pages doesn't appear to be Drake's, Haverly's, or any that you've seen. There's one page with crabbed, hard-to-read writing that looks like Drake's handwriting. A discarded packet that once contained medication, you find as well. It's an antipsychotic drug. It is prescribed to Dr. Drake. Calvin, if you spin investigative procedure, you can find something else.
Yeah.
You see scratch marks on the floor. There's a small scar on the linoleum floor where the top of the chair back hit when it was violently toppled. Scrapes and tracks where someone was dragged out of the chair and pulled towards the side room. One page of the notes talks about the hand and the eye as necessary tools for the physician. All these are in quotes. The hand, the eye, the physician. The eye sees that which is hidden to layman, and the hand opens the door of understanding and higher knowledge. It cautions the physician to keep the hand bound and the eye blind at all times, except when the school of night is in session. Another page discusses the necessity of the doctor to maintain a detachment from the flesh. Suffering and joy must both be severed as expressions of the nerves. Emotion, desire must both be purged. Knowledge, skill, and the surgeon's art are the only things worth pursuing. The third page, apparently related to another section of the original text, discusses medical training techniques, arguing that the only true judges of a surgeon's talent are the heirs of Chiron. It fulminates against Hippocrates, arguing that harm should never hold back knowledge. It says that every great doctor must prove himself by solving the riddle of death and purge himself of doubt and fear. The final page is written by Dr. Drake. It's a disjointed psychological assessment of a patient. It refers to the patient's delusional sense of superiority and limited intellect, and recommends that he be excised as soon as possible once the specialists arrive.
Hey, Bill, I found some weird writings over here. Look at these, look at these. And this is Dr. Drake's. He was taking some antipsychotic stuff. Just talking
I
about...
found a false wall over here in this abandoned room.
There's a room in it?
Yeah, it looks like somebody was dragged into it.
Have you looked in there yet?
No. I was waiting for you guys.
This is talking about an eyeball,
Do you move the wall?
some hands.
Do I read what the... He showed me what the notes were and everything, right?
Sure.
Look, there's some. It got a bit of German in here again. Maybe it's that one fella, Grant.
Gavin.
Gavin.
Yeah. But look,
Gavin.
if you got some eyeball knowing stuff and some hands opening things. I don't understand. You said you had an eyeball. Maybe something to do with that. Some weird churro guy. Churlon. I don't know who that is. Maybe a culty or something. But
occult studies.
You recognize it from before when you were in the office. It's a old symbol of medicine, an old deity.
Okay.
And then the last one here is from Dr. Drake himself, and this has some weird stuff. Maybe we can look in that wall. Do I hear anything on the other side?
Are you pushing it? Or
I want to hear if there's anything on the other side, because there might be some. Look at the drag marks; they scared me.
Okay. You go to listen. The door pulls back, and a giant hand grabs at your throat.
Get away, bitch!
All right. You slip away. So this looks like the porter, but his features are ugly and misshapen. The flesh of his face is partially melted like candle wax. His body is inhumanly thin, as he has nothing but skin stretched over his bones, no muscle or fat. And he pursues you.
I'm fleeing! Run! Run!
Everyone lose a hit point as you attempt to flee. You all flee. Back to the direction of your ward. You get there as night begins to fall.
Night begins to fall?
You wake up with 4 more hit points, Eric.
Oh no, it's night. It's night, goodness gracious. Okay, it's night. I awake.
Before you have a chance to explain anything, something approaches. A couple somethings.
What's
I'm
happening?
gonna hide. I'm hiding in the bed. Somewhere over there. It's away from everything.
Who won the last poll?
Vote for 31 to 29. Shane wins.
Okay.
I'm hiding.
You hide.
Like there's multiple beds. I'm hiding in one of the farthest ones.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
Hide under the bed where I've hidden
You
that
said
file.
Can I try to barricade the door?
there's no door to barricade. It's open. It's a ward. I mean, you can move some beds in front of like the entrance,
Push the nurse
but
buzzing
it's
button.
gonna cost you
No,
a
they're
health
the
point per
nurses.
bed.
Are they?
Yeah, there's
we don't
3
know
of
that.
them.
No, they weren't here last time.
wheels.
Push the nurse
That's what
button.
they said.
Someone buzz for the nurses.
There was 3 evil nurses. There's 3 of the nurses that during the day. Come on.
All right, no, hang on. It might not be that thing. It might be something different. There is a porter guy looking.
Maybe it's like the simulacrum.
I'm under the bed. I got my file thing. What are you guys doing?
No.
Yeah.
The porter was in the elevator, and then the porter was in the air. They can't be the same thing. They gotta be like an evil version of it.
Yeah.
Like an evil clone.
Or he has secret tunnels.
Going up?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That would be the weird thing.
Maybe he used the secret tunnel that is
Plausible.
the elevator.
All right, so I'm gonna. Does like every bed have like a nurse call button thing or something? Or how's it
Yeah.
work? All right, I'm gonna push the nurse call button on my bed.
Okay.
And
Hide in a different one.
Run and hide over in the corner.
What about you two?
I'm gonna hide
Okay.
underneath a different bed.
That's not yours.
Yeah.
You gonna hide under the comatose lady?
It's a bed.
Just like roll her on top of you. Like,
I'm gonna hide under the second farthest bed away that had no one in it.
Herman, you can't help but start to shake under.
Oh no.
What'd you
A
roll?
needled hand reaches in.
A 3 with a 1, so a 4.
Oh man.
What about the scalpel? Could I have done that, or does that help at all? Or that's only for
It would have been
damage?
damage. Okay. Yeah. They're searching under all of the beds.
God damn it, Aaron! You're
fucking
ruining it for
idiot.
everybody.
You guys should have helped me.
Why? You didn't help me.
What do you mean? Never.
Okay, so as
anyone
they're
fighting
searching
back?
under the beds, can I solid snake my way to like the beds that are checked?
As soon as I see a face, whatever that face is, smash with the nail right in the face.
Scuffling, lose a hit point.
Okay. 2.
Spend 2 points of stability to try and stay awake.
I do so.
Can I use my aura reading to see what they are?
It has organs that look nothing like organs that you should expect. They're in different places than you would expect, but at least now you have something to maybe stab at. You don't recognize
Go for the
any
balls.
of
The
these
balls are like fucking
organs, if that's what they are, as
Okay.
a brain or a heart.
So you're assuming they're organs.
You see lumps of flesh.
Gotcha. But at least I know, like...
That are like glowing differently, probably.
Pretty much.
You saw like glowy lights and stuff, right?
Right.
infiltrate. Yeah.
Okay.
You spending all 3 for a 50-50?
Yes.
All right. It takes a hit point.
2. So you lose a hit point and all your infiltration, and you don't infiltrate.
This is fucking stupid.
All right. You lose a hit point. They see you. Are you going to fight back?
Yeah.
All right. Scuffling. You punch it in its eye. Your fist goes much further than it should, and now there's just like a crater in its face. There's blood seeping out of it, but it's like darker than normal, almost black.
Since he's causing a distraction, I'd like to move to a more advantageous position.
Okay.
Like a high ground of some sort.
A bed that they've already checked, maybe closer to him, so if he needs help, I can back him up, but also, if he doesn't, I can stay hidden.
Pretty sure he needs help. He's fighting one of these things.
Yeah, and there are 3 of them.
There's only 2. There's 3.
Well, he wants the rewards and none of the risks.
I swore he said 2. Dang.
Okay, well...
There were only 2 last time. They had trouble. They brought it.
Can I yell for...
They didn't have any trouble.
Can I do like a double overhanded strike on the one that's leaning over
Scuffling.
at him?
6.
All right.
And I was aiming for the organs that I saw before.
Okay, so you do so. It is hit and sort of stumbles onto the ground. It's starting to slowly get back up. It lets out a scream. It almost sounds like help.
Can I strike it again?
Well, it's Eric's turn.
Okay. I mean, I got out of the struggle. The thing just got me. But
Before you go, you hear on the PA system. We can't come to you. Head to the nurse's station.
Escape and run.
You run out of the ward.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you?
I'm unconscious.
The fighting, what is that?
Scuffling.
Okay.
So the one you hit before?
Yes.
Okay. You weakly make impact on its shoulder. Doesn't seem to do much.
Okay.
Calvin?
I'm probably gonna cut out of there.
Okay. Fleeing. Okay.
So I slip.
No. You trip over yourself,
Trip over this stupid, preposterous thing.
but you still get away.
Okay.
They don't seem to be after you. So you guys start to run. There's something coming down the corridor towards you. It's too dark to make out many features, but it's big, the size of a car. It stinks like a slaughterhouse. There are arms, human arms, sewn to the front of this mound of flesh. It's pulling itself forward towards you. As it gets closer, you see its hands scrabble blindly, feeling the ground for a handhold, then grip and strain to drag the bulk of the thing's body forward.
Yeah, I try to flee.
Okay?
What am I gonna do? Punch it?
As long as you don't reach 0 hit points, you successfully escape. As you run wildly, having
Okay.
no idea where you're going, just in panic.
Well, the nurse's station, right, is where we're wanting to go.
But
But
yeah.
I can't. Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
you're just running right
Gotcha.
now. You can't decide where you're going. You're running as fast as you can.
Can I try to run?
Yep, you can try fleeing. Takes a hit point.
That puts me at 0.
Okay. So you're not running anywhere.
Oh, damn. If I use 7, will I be able to run?
First, you have to make a consciousness test. You can't think, so you're okay. But you still can't run. They come up, they stab you, you fall into a sleep. You guys are running. You two wake up. You're both tied to operating tables. The big doctor enters, places the left hand of both of you on small raised platforms. He then begins to operate. He cuts open the flesh of one finger on the first.
Oh, I'm awake?
You're awake. You better RP this.
You're both awake.
Okay, we cutting him first?
He's cutting you first.
Why?
Yeah, we escaped.
Yeah, me and...
No, yeah, he made
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's cutting you first.
Shame
Yeah.
on the pole.
Roll a stability check as you are tied down, conscious, being surgeoned. So they cut into your finger. They remove. He removes the bones one by one with marvelous dexterity.
Of each finger? Or like the one by one bones within one finger?
Within one finger. As he removes the bones, he replaces them with sharp plastic replicas.
I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like it.
He then turns to you. Roll a 3-point stability
I
check.
mean,
Shane.
Shane. Shane. 5.
Okay, so you succeed.
You lose 1 stability.
You lose 1 stability as the doctor goes into your hand, takes out your finger bones, and replaces those with those he took from him.
Why?
In order to make them fit, he shaves them or adds what looks like a gray-pink putty as needed. He sews up, injects both of you. No, I'm sorry. He injects your hand with a clear liquid. It burns. The doctor looks at your hand. He takes it. He picks it up. Carefully, almost fearfully, flexes the fingers and clenches them into a fist. All through the hospital, the lights flicker. Dust falls from the ceiling. Hearts on life support skip a beat. The earth trembles. The hand is ready. Bobby, you are running feverishly. It hurts,
Well, Ed.
but you can barely find it.
Ed's with him too.
You look back. You've lost Ed
Ed!
at some point.
Ed!
He's gone off in a different direction.
Fuck Ed!
You see an open door.
Why?
You run in. Inside, on a bed, you see the little girl you ran over. To keep her alive, she's been turned into something monstrous, a crawling, leech-like thing in a tattered red rain jacket.
Can I look around? Is there a car I can run her over again?
Jeez, dude.
Hey, there's stuff going on here. I gotta defend myself. 5 points? Jesus.
Yeah.
5 point.
Well, you gotta look.
I didn't want to. What did it say? Oh, it's a 4. I better do it again. Fell off.
You spend 1 or no?
No, I haven't spent anything.
Oh.
4!
Okay.
Well, I guess that's karma.
So you're down to -1.
I didn't spend a point. I'm at 1,
You lost 5.
but I lost 5.
So that's
Oh,
-4.
so I'm at negative.
Alright, so you were shaken. Any test that you make are 1 difficulty level higher. You cannot spend investigative ability points.
Okay.
If you lose 1 more, you are mind blasted. Mind blasted characters permanently lose 1 from stability, can do nothing but gibber, attack perceived threats in a frenzied manner, or flee.
Gotcha.
Okay, Calvin, you find yourself in a room. You see the young criminal you brutalized, hooked up to a bizarre life support system that looks like it's made from body parts. A pair of yellowed lungs and a bell jar breathes for the victim. A heart in a brass cage pumps his blood.
Can I brutalize this kid some more? Take out some stress? Get my stability up higher?
Jesus, you and Eric.
Hey, we're winners, all right? You're the one I got operated on.
You got to operate on before.
The beaked masked doctor.
Tell me, have you ever heard of Henrietta Lacks? Patient died from complications related to cervical cancer. She died poor and forgotten, but her cells live on in every medical laboratory. I offer you similar immortality. The fruits of my research will live forever. There's a line of physicians and healers who have transcended death. They are artisans of the flesh, and tonight I will join them. I shall prove my worthiness to them with this operation. The key to the outer black has gestated for 3 days, locked within the riddle of flesh. It is time to...
God, what am I doing? As he says that, the night nurse sticks him.
Oh!
And he collapses. He drops his scalpel on your table, within reach. The night nurses run out of the room.
Oh, man.
I grab it and I start trying to cut my restraint off.
You do.
All right? I go over to Shane and try to cut off his restraints.
You do?
Oh, my God. Get out of there.
I take the mask off the doctor.
It's Dr. Drake.
Fucking knew it.
knew
Drink
it.
more
Can you
in.
just slit his throat or something?
Do you wish to?
I mean, not
Doesn't
really.
seem like he was
You have a
doing
scalpel.
I'm not killing him.
it. It doesn't.
No,
seem-
just run.
just run.
Do you want to search
He
him?
wasn't doing it in
Sure,
his
I
right
look his
mind.
body.
Okay, he has a stethoscope, a foil packet of pills. You recognize it to be the antipsychotic that you found in the library. His key amulet. Do either of you have on a close examination of Drake's amulet, it appears to be made out of bone. It's a broken key. Half of it is missing.
Let me try to wake him up.
Okay? What happened? What are you doing out of bed?
You, look! I show him a hand. You did this.
No.
Look what you did.
No.
You took my bones and you put my bone in him.
He's not lying. He seems as confused as you do.
Are these yours? The pills. Have you been taking them?
What is going on?
There's these nurses and they have needles for hands and they're taking us and you took out my bone and you're wearing a mask that looks like a bird and you talked about his hand being super hand or something. I forget what it was. What was it?
You're saying that you're trying to join a long line of ancient healers. And
That's not your voice.
I've used unorthodox methods and experimental treatments before. I remember finding this textbook in the old library. I thought it was a discussion on medieval treatments, but I found this key in the book. I worked with Gavin to translate the notes in the book. After that, it's a blur. I dreamed about wearing a mask, about bizarre operations.
Well, you were wearing
based on the
a
notes about strange nurses.
Yeah, that's all real. And they've been trying to kill everybody. Drake, take these now. We gotta go to the nurse's station and get somewhere safe.
What?
What's this with this necklace?
Wait, your finger.
Yeah, you took my bones.
I can remember a dream making tools to accomplish some great work, a key. The key was supposed to open the way up to something wonderful.
I don't think we should open anything, except for the way out. Whatever you were dreaming about, stuff's real, and it's all bad, and it's not good.
Do you guys have any idea where the key is?
I don't know, it's probably from his bones. Maybe they took your bones and made a key out of it.
So as you guys...
Or there's a false wall.
As you guys leave, you all run into each other again.
It's Dr. Drake. Drake's been doing the whole thing. I don't even know if there is a Dr. Hayward.
It's either in Gavin's personal effects, in Ward 4, it's broken off in the lock, or it's in that room upstairs. I would say those are the three most likely places where the key is.
The three things
Or
that
you're
you've
pregnant
heard about
with it.
so far is the eye, the
Or if you're
hand,
pregnant with it.
and the puzzle of flesh.
What's a puzzle?
He could be pregnant with it.
my hand does something?
No.
Why does he have ovaries?
So you've looked at your stomach before.
What about?
You didn't see a key in there.
You looked at the coma
Did
woman
you look
too,
at it with
didn't
your
you?
eye?
I looked at the coma woman too.
Look at my hand.
Did you look at it with your cool eye?
So it's
Yeah.
not her. What about
I haven't been operated on.
Is that one guy that's a whole bunch of arms and shit, the puzzle of flesh? Like they just
the what?
like they just assembled him out of a whole bunch
They
of
took
shits
all of the arms of every piece
of
and made
every
a puzzle
Barbie
out
and
of it.
glued them together, yeah.
What did you guys see?
Focusing on the hand, Shane, you realize that the hand can push and pull things at a distance, even move internal parts of an object.
What?
You have telekinesis.
You're like force pushing.
For example, using the hand, you can punch someone on the far side of the room or turn the tumblers of a lock from the other side. The character must move the hand in mimicry of the desired movement. If he wants to be able to lift a glass from the table, he must reach out and make the motion.
Okay.
That's fucking cool.
Should let myself be.
If you punch someone with it, it
You made up with
makes
this.
it a +1 damage modifier and ignores any armor.
But
Use it on a wall. Get
It
out of
comes at
here.
a price, though. It costs a point of health in order to use it. Spending more health increases the strength of the telekinesis.
Instead of scuffling.
Is there anything in the notes and stuff that helps me with the puzzle of flesh thing? Dr. Drake, what's a puzzle of flesh?
As best as you can tell from the notes, it is likely inside of a patient.
Gavin?
The eye could examine.
It's not in the coma woman, right?
Calvin knows it's not in the coma
and
woman, it's not in Calvin.
And it shouldn't be in one of us.
What about the little girl?
You can look in all of us, I guess. You want to look in me?
Do you want to look in them?
Yeah, look at him.
Who first?
Can I make them stand beside each other?
It takes a focus.
And just looking.
Yeah, just put them on a treadmill.
If you want to try to do them all at once, so individually, I would say it's a 4 test.
Okay.
If you want to try to do all 3 at once, it'll be a 6 test.
Is there anyone else that we need to look inside of?
Maybe the corpse of Gavin or Beth.
You can also just
Gavin,
try to
Beth,
roll it
yeah.
without anything.
He put stuff in my finger.
All the ones we can.
Hey, Mate, he put stuff in my finger. He
Yep.
took out my bones and put in something.
Some kind of plastic, though.
I don't know.
You were there.
Look.
Who do you want to start with?
I'll start with him.
Look at my
Okay,
hand.
roll.
2.
You fail. Who next?
Let's go to the morgue and look at the Gavin.
Yeah, we should look at Gavin.
Well, we're all right here. Just look at us real quick.
Oh, all of us? Okay.
It doesn't cost any stuff.
Yeah.
I was never operated on. Good. Who are you looking at?
Him.
Okay, fail.
It says as he rolls a
Now
1.
try for Bobby.
What? Just roll it.
No, if it's a 4 above. 6!
You look inside of his stomach.
Maybe you ate it.
And nothing's there.
You see a tangled, jagged lump of flesh tearing strips from his stomach, intestines, and wrapping them around itself. It looks like a Gordian knot of living tissue, intimately entangled in the victim's guts.
It's in you?
Ain't you got a stomachache, boy?
It's the cheese puffs! It was in the cheese puffs!
You were sleep eating?
I don't know.
Do you share this revelation with Drake?
Yeah.
I'd probably make him freak out a little bit.
Yeah, he's gonna roll a check.
He's
Oh,
on
yeah.
his antipsychotics
you too.
now.
Yeah, you need to roll a stability check for 3.
Oh, fuck.
Bobby, you remember now, don't you?
Okay, stability check. I'm at -4.
Yeah, it's a difficulty of 3, so
3, 4, 5, 6.
just try not to fail.
1?
1.
You're in a ball, gibbering.
Yeah.
No, what?
Drake says, maybe we can just leave.
How do we leave?
Out the front door?
It's locked. We need a
Don't
key,
you have a
maybe.
car?
Where's this key?
Half of it's in him, and half of it's this.
Oh,
Hold up his necklace.
I mean, we can go operate, I guess, but not here. I need to be able to take x-rays, see inside.
I can see.
So, if you allow Dr. Drake, since you didn't kill him, can manipulate the hand to do psychic surgery with you guiding.
Okay. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we do that.
He attempts it. Eric, what's your hit points right now?
Oh no.
3.
Okay. You take 3d6 points of damage.
13.
13!
So what's that make you?
Minus 10.
You're not dead. So you're going to lose a hit point every half hour until stabilized. Dr. Drake can try and stabilize you, but you hear...
Oh, not again. It's coming for us.
No! I'm not dead!
Is there a wheelchair or a gurney that we can put him on?
There's a gurney, but you need to hide.
We should
or,
hide.
Or fight or
Throw the
run.
gurney.
Dude,
But if you're running, you're probably leaving Bobby.
we should
Throw the
hide.
gurney
We should
away.
hide and leave him there. He's talking gibberish. He's gonna be loud anyway. Dr. Drake, put on your bird mask and pretend you're gonna be bad. Pretend you're operating on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to do that, and we hide.
Quiet, you.
It's okay that he's having that
Now,
reaction.
Porter. I'm almost finished.
The porter walks off.
Good.
Stupid.
Hurry.
He tries to heal. Okay, so he can bring you back up to -5.
Okay.
Woo! You were conscious.
-5.
Yep, he takes you into the operating room, places you on a table, he starts suturing your wounds, he stops the bleeding, he uses some smelling salts, wakes you up.
So investigation stuff he's bad on right now.
He can't do any investigating.
But he
he's
can.
at a,
He can walk with us
he
and
can
stuff.
walk.
I can talk like normal.
We have to go.
Guys, we have to get out of here now.
Let's go.
Did you get the pill?
Yes.
There's a pill.
We got
walk.
You got the key.
We got it.
You run
Yep.
as best you can. Anyone that actually wants, if you all want to stay together, like you can spend a health point in order to book it. If anyone can
Get
afford
ahead
that.
of everyone.
Find me!
You make your way to the front door.
I'll go tell the nurses we
I
need to
have
go.
1 health, so.
Yeah, I only have 1 health as well.
Okay, so you go to the nurse's office. You knock on the door. No, no!
Nurse, it's me. It's Herman. Hurry.
They open the door. Come in, hurry, hide!
No, we're leaving.
Okay, they leave with you.
All right, let's go.
You get to the door, it is locked. You see a swirling cloud of darkness, and it becomes a humanoid shape that then becomes a man, a doctor, but he's in ancient Egyptian garb. His face is hideously scarred. He has an extra arm down here. He has what looks like a scalpel, but it's more like an axe almost. Drake goes to face this thing while you guys are trying to work the lock.
Yeah.
Does anyone assist facing this thing?
Who failed the check of stability?
These two.
Yeah.
I'll work
you
the lock.
two need to work the lock.
Yeah, so I have mechanics.
And
I
then
have,
I guess we'll help Drake. I don't know what the nurses or what they're doing.
They're terrified.
All right. I'll try to help Drake, I guess.
Scalpel, lose a hit point.
I don't know, does Drake have any weapons at all?
Is a scalpel.
He has a scalpel. If I give him my scalpel, can he double scalpel?
Versus the
You
scalpel
can try.
axe, I don't know.
Drake lunges at the thing with his scalpel. He stabs at it. The thing shakes its head, pulls the scalpel in deeper, grabs it from the other side, slashes his throat. You open the door.
Okay. Do they open the door?
The door's open.
And to outside?
The outside.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, on the gurney! And
Run!
You all run outside. Stumbling out the door, you find yourselves in the parking lot of the hospital. The building behind you is on fire.
What?
Moments after you escape, fire engines and ambulances arrive to fight the blaze. It's apparently been burning for a while. Fire officers race into the building and begin pulling people out. They begin pulling the children out. It doesn't seem like the woman with the coma made it.
Yeah, I guess we could have tried to save her if we were in better shape.
No.
I'm lucky to be alive. Myself.
Yeah.
What about the kids make it out?
Yes, the kids made it out. You would expect the kids, having seen what you've seen, to be terrified. They seem perfectly calm. Even if it was just a fire, they should be freaking out. There's something off about them.
Ed, look at them with your eyeball.
Okay. I look at them.
You can see things writhing around in their brain.
Kill him. I'm gonna go get my car.
Jeez.
That's how this all started. That's how we're gonna finish it.
I'm gonna brutalize them.
Kill the kids? Also, the mental patients didn't seem to make it out either.
Jeez.
Hijack one of these.
I use telekinesis to like kill the things in her head.
You like get a nurse's car?
I was gonna say, like, you know, there's like a fire truck there, right?
You would
Jump
need
up
to-
there. Somebody get in the back, and the one that does the back wheels,
And just
You could do it if you could see inside their head, but you can't. So you could like try to punch them in the brain. Would be the best thing you could do.
I mean, aren't like
which would
fucking
kill them.
cops and firefighters everywhere?
Yeah. So it's
yeah,
now
but
or
they don't
never.
know what we know.
They're being led away.
Yeah.
They don't know
You should-
what we know.
You should just like
Just
their
let the-
brain
They don't
and go
What we
like that.
They're just gonna think we're crazy, right?
I mean, we're
Depends
not
what you
physically
say.
attacking them. You're
I'm not
using
there.
your
They're
mental
crazy.
ability.
You can
I'm not
squish
crazy,
them with
they're
the
crazy.
super hand.
Just put your hand under your gown
I'm not
and
there
do it.
crazy. They're crazy.
How do we?
They're crazy.
Are you
They're
certain
crazy.
what you're
I'm not
seeing is
crazy.
real?
There's a fire.
We all got operated on. What if we're all hallucinating?
I ain't get operated on. I'm sane.
They took my finger. There's a fire. There wasn't a fire.
I'm a whole man.
Fought a shadow monster. Kill the kids.
Kill these kids.
All right, fine.
Okay. You'll be seriously wounded.
Yeah, do it.
But
Fine.
there are ambulances, so you're not gonna die. So you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. You do it. The kids, as they're walking,
One
Just-
by one.
fall face forward.
Okay.
The EMTs,
No one can suspect us because it was magic.
the firefighters that were walking them out are bewildered. They're rushed to the ambulances immediately. More ambulances are pouring in. You have survived.
We did it.
You're questioned. What do you tell the truth, or do you hide the truth?
Hide the truth, obviously. What the hell are we gonna say?
Dr. Drake
They're not
cut
gonna believe
open
us.
my finger and put it in that man. What all the proof I have? I gathered proof. I had it in my gown pocket.
Do you give it to them or do you keep it?
No one's gonna believe. Well, all the nurses though. We have the nurses.
You do.
I'm gonna tell them the crazy stuff that saw, and all these rambling writing things that found, and that Dr. Drake wore a crazy. He was wearing a bird mask, and there was. Look at all this German, and there's weird stuff going on, and they cut open my finger. They took
Sure
out my
thing,
bone.
old man. Come on. Come
Look
on.
at my bones.
We gotta go.
But my bones are gone.
We gotta go.
There's plastic. This is real. I can prove it. It's still cut open. He never showed it shut.
It's hard to see great men.
According to the official inquest, Our Lady's Hospital burnt down due to faulty wiring in Ward 4. The building's antique fire suppression system completely failed to work. The oxygen pipes fed the fire. The whole place was engulfed in minutes.
Where's Martha?
So, depending on whether or not you guys, after this is all over, try to tell things, the public, government agencies, no one believes it. You might find some other people who've experienced similar things that might know. But any evidence that you had eventually becomes erased. And that's it.
Ridiculous!
Well, Detective, the only thing I have to say, I just want to be honest, I was promised a lot of drugs. I don't know what we can do to make this square. That's it for Bobby.
I go back to Martha, my sister.
That's the end. You all survived, right?
Yeah.
No one went
Yep.
too crazy?
Well,
How far is too crazy?
Is he,
Negative 12.
Is he recoverable?
Yes. It'll take many months in an institution.
yeah.
Well-
My stability got down to -7.
I thought you were gonna die.
I'm totally insane.
You're at negative 12?
I'm at -17.
Instability?
Yeah.
What? How?
Okay.
When?
I took a lot.
When
Well,
did that happen?
Whenever you hit negative 12, then Calvin became a raving madman, ran back into the hospital as it was burning. The firemen weren't able to save him.
I'll have what he's had. Okay, Calvin died.
When did
Yep.
you hit -12?
When the one guy got stabbed or whatever.
Man, I
he
thought
took
we
it out and
all
slashed it.
survived, and then like, oh no, I'm actually dead. Okay, Aaron, I was fully. I thought I was thinking like as we were going through, I'm like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself at the end for Aaron. Be like, you have so much life left, like 2-3 years left. What am I?
Stupid kid.
So, Eric, did you realize when you got infected?
The pill.
So the pill you drank, or
The black
big
pill. I
black
forgot all about the black pill.
Yeah.
Large black pill. That's the only thing that happened to me.
You went, oh!
Yeah, I was like,
That's weird how that became the key.
yeah.
Well, it probably was the key.
Because I was like, don't look at me. I haven't been operated on.
End with a whimper.
Calvin and the smoke. The smoke from behind is so much better.
So was there like a lot more to the mystery or whatever?
Yeah, you could have talked to the people in Ward 4 and discovered their fates, which were pretty gruesome.
Okay.
You could have saved the kid. She didn't have to die.
Damn.
Beth?
Beth.
We never saw her again.
Yep.
No, she got taken and then she got killed.
I was on the what? I was on the phone. What was I gonna do? You hit him?
Reassured.
So Shane didn't.
Died reassured then.
Shane didn't realize his origin, why he has amnesia,
Yeah.
because you are one of the practice's experiments, a created person.
Oh.
No, you're a Frankenstein.
And you would have found a bunch of other yous in the hospital.
Nice.
Also, the porter is a homunculus.
Mm.
And there, in that room where he attacked you, there were a bunch of other jars to make them, and also turpentine, which melts homunculuses.
Gotcha. Would've been nice.
In the false wall room?
Yeah.
He came out of?
Yes.
Slept
So you
all
could have
day.
snuck back in there at some point. We had to wrap things up.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, we all survived, or at least the important ones.
That was pretty cool.
No one believes me.
I started getting to a lot more when we were fighting and stuff like
Crazy.
that. And you know, when we had like control of like
Smoke fight!
When we're,
Oh no!
Thanks for sticking with us, guys.
thank you.
Thank you.
Trail
Now,
of Cthulhu, Invasive Procedures.
hopefully you enjoyed it, and we maybe we'll be back. If you enjoyed this, make sure you let us know.
Whose blood was on my hands?
Bye bye.
We appreciated it.
Yeah.
Like your history, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so you escaped the hospital. You were just crazed, basically. You killed someone,
Oh.
and they found you and brought you back.
Oh.
But yeah, no, if you guys enjoyed this, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. This will probably be on YouTube at some point, so if you watch it there, make sure you leave a comment and let us know if you enjoyed it. If we should do more of these kind of one-shotty things on Twitch at some point or another. And if you haven't, make sure you guys check out our D&D campaign, because it's similar to this, just not as scary and crazy and spooky.
Not yet.
The lighting's good though.
Maybe at some point.
The lighting's cool and.
No, not that one. Not that one, Calvin. That one covers the whole thing.
No.
Look at Rick. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yep.